Guess I'll die.
Well,
And we are live.
Well,
but low
we are.
energy.
PCs might be dead soon, but we're alive.
Yeah,
right?
Draymond's still iffy. I mean, I guess he's stable.
He is stable. He is
yeah.
stabilized at 0. Blaga is at 2. For we all were purchased a potion of Cure Light, the D8, last session, which was nice.
Yeah, who purchased that for you again? I forgot.
I forget. Erudite DM, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll pull it up.
No, it was the guy. What was the guy that was supposed to send Paul the money? And then
I can pull it up here. I'll.
That gives you that much money and you forgot him, Joe?
No, I was drunk.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's see.
Shame
Supers
on
and
you.
gifts. All right. So last week we had.
You got any AI? You got any advice for the guys tonight?
Advice?
Yeah, give them some advice. What should they do tonight?
I got nothing.
Nothing. She said she's got nothing. She said you guys are hopeless.
I did not say that.
She's not wrong.
Yeah,
they're agreeing with you.
I said Joe should probably remember the guy's name.
Joe should probably remember the guy's name.
I got it. Comments from the peanut gallery out there. All right. So Erudite gave the first $10 super chat. Agile Monk came in with a $5 one that was $4.99 that was supposed to be for Paul, but he gave it to me. And then he followed up with a healing potion for the group for $9.99. So that was Agile Monk. So yeah.
What kind of markers do you need?
Not bad. So there's the question. Here's the healing situation. We each were purchased a D8 magical potion. Taryn has no healing potions or anything left. Columbo has none left. Blaga and Draymond are out of healing type spells, but Blaga has a Hugo's and Draymond has 2 Hugo's. Does that pretty much summarize it?
Yep.
All right.
Sounds right.
Taking my $5.
And
that?
the Dungeon Master's not going to let us take a nap.
No, we're surrounded by enemies that are crawling up the walls again.
So yeah, we're get away with taking my $5.
Yeah, Tim, do you want to do that thing where all the comments are grouped?
I thought I just did. Did I not do it?
No, it's not displaying like that.
Oh, overlay. There it is.
There you go. Oh, boom. There we go.
Boom. We just got Paul talking to himself.
Is that
Which
it?
is normal.
Well,
there's nothing out of the ordinary here.
Nothing new to see here, huh?
Try move along. Nothing to see.
All right.
All right. So we got critters crawling up. We should take one of Draymond's potions and stick it down his throat.
Remember the critters? You guys killed the critters that were crawling up the sides. At least the immediate ones. The fog was still approaching.
But there's more creatures below, though.
In the house.
Yeah, that was my.
No, you guys killed them too.
Oh, that's right.
Draymond you guys were. Draymond. Well, he killed the ones on the bottom, and then the ones on the second floor. I think he killed one of them before
he went down.
Overwhelmed. Yeah.
But my note says that there's creatures below, like out in the fog around the building. Is that not true?
Yep. Those.
Okay.
You're still hearing them. Calling out and doing stuff.
So let's stick a Hugo's down Draymond's throat and see what happens, huh? One of his.
Well, do we want to do cool things, or are we passing at this one?
What?
We doing cool things of the week, or we passing?
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, we jumped right into this thing, didn't we?
That's
excited.
All right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. That's cool. Well, since you're so excited, Joe, why don't you go?
Yes, I did my first review to our cool things of the week. I dropped it today. It's my Sunday RPG review series. So I'm going to like a deep dive. It was on the Village of Hamlet. It was an hour and 15 minutes or more. And it was like really, a fucking thorough review of it. And I dropped it today because even though it's a Sunday video, who the hell's going to watch us on Super Bowl Sunday? So I figured let me drop it on Monday, get it out there. I could spread it around and it'll be one every week. And I'm going to institute a rant of the week video too, which is coming up tomorrow.
Oh no!
Yes, I'm gonna have one. The rants are the only thing that get me subs. All this other good shit.
I know. You talking shit. Well, anybody talking shit seems to be.
Yeah. So I figured let me get one video a week that actually gets me subs. I lost a sub after I did my fucking review video, and I gained one back a couple hours later. So I figured that would get me a little traction. But yeah, so a rant of the week is coming tomorrow at 1 p.m. It's already recorded and uploaded and ready to go. It will be all about.
You got a sneak peek for us?
Sneak peek, yes. It's all about how Wizards of the Coast is looking to hire somebody to be in charge of their worlds, all of the various settings. They want a setting overlord, basically, and they're going to be developing all these settings, like the ones they have, and even new ones. And I go over the job requirements and what's really going to happen and what's behind the fucking story here. So, yeah, that's pretty much. So,
well, they fired everybody, so they need somebody new to blame, don't they?
Yeah. Well, basically, who the hell's going to have any? Oh, while you guys go over, my tea is ready. I hear the whistle going. Right back. Very unmanly drink for tonight, but tea it is.
Tea. That's what I'd have an iced tea. Why don't we go with Mr. Flint? What is going on, Mr. Flint?
Cool thing of the week. I got my book. I ordered a book called Fritz Leiber's first 3 books in his series, Fawford and Grey Mouser.
Can't go. Yeah, absolutely excellent. Yeah,
it's all 3 books in one, called the Three of Swords. And so,
have you ever read those before, Paul?
I have not. They've been in my consciousness for quite some time, but I've never read them.
Gotcha.
So I said, I'm going to grab this off eBay. Came the other day. And so I started reading, fantastic. And there's a clear delineation of this fantasy versus modern fantasy. So
much different. Yeah.
Much different.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I really enjoyed the books, but I think most people who have, if you go to read that kind of book, you're usually probably going to go in liking it anyhow, because it's real good. So, Ken, Draymond.
Well, I was going to ask, if you were to take a D&D type game, doesn't have to be D&D itself, what would it look like with Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser? The world, not the characters. Like what
would it look like?
Well, they're in a world called Lankmar.
Because I was thinking you'd have fighters, thieves, and
I see what you mean.
Wizards, but you wouldn't have clerics.
No, I guess they don't have. It's been a while.
I mean, there might be some evil priests or something like that, but you wouldn't have, because clerics are really based on. I mean, Paladin sort of blew this apart, but the original cleric was based on
the vampire hunter.
Well, like the Knights Templar and stuff like that were religious orders, but were militant,
right?
And so they're not priests because they're not ordained, but it's sort of. I'm trying to think of somebody took Swords and Wizardry, and I have it, and I can't think of they did a first edition of it that it's a Swords and Sorcery game. So some of the cleric spells have been ported over to the wizard. But there's also, like, you could do that pretty easily with Shadow Dark.
Yeah, sure.
Just and not have. I actually like that idea, and you don't have any fantasy races. You're just humans.
Sure.
But I like human only because I'm a racist.
Centric.
Well, right. I won't say anything political, but I was going to say it's now cool to be a racist. So, but anyway,
and we're off.
Yes.
Where's Matt? Where's Rob? We got to get them in this game.
Oh, God, yeah.
So,
I don't think Paul's got to see one of those yet.
No. We stopped before you joined our chat group, Paul. We would get Matt would just drop something in the morning on Rob when Matt was just like, hanging around the house doing nothing, doing his laundry or whatever, and Rob would just respond with like walls of text all fucking day long about some political thing. And Matt would just every hour or so pick up his phone and say something like you're a retard, Robert.
Two
So you're wrong, and here's why.
2 sentences, yeah, just
That's it. You need
him.
2 more hours of walls of text. Stats, statistics, research. I mean, everything. You know, then Matt would just go to work because he works second shift. So he entertained himself all during the day as he's fucking around the house, and he'd go to work, and then he had no cell reception. So Rob was still ranting. Yeah.
Yeah, I finally just had to pull out of that chat.
Yeah. I don't blame you, Ken.
Yeah, that was mild.
Because I told him to take me. I'm like, guys, I don't. If you guys want to talk about stupid and dumb stuff, I'm with you all day long. But if you want to talk about idiot stuff, I can't do that. You know, I can't.
There's a separate idiot thread for that.
It is. I don't mind some of the. You know, if you want to talk about elf games and who could, if Conan could beat up, what was it, the Kurgan? Kurgan.
What's your take on that? What's all you guys voted? No, Tim, you said that the Kurgan would win because of hundreds of years of battle experience.
Well, yeah, he's got so much more experience he's a big bad dude. And even if Conan hits him, who cares?
I mean, assuming Conan would beat him enough that he's down and cut his head off. That's my point.
I understand that, but I mean, I still think. Did you ever read the Amber series?
No.
Okay. So the Amber series are about these kind of like, what would you got? Demigod kind of family. They're basically that they're all powerful family, but they're very petty, very wanting to take over everything. But they had this one brother, I believe his name was Benedict. And Benedict, he didn't want any power, and he didn't battle, or he didn't do. All he did was study war. That's all he did.
Yeah.
So if Benedict really wanted to take over the family, he could have, because nobody could have beat his immense experience with his martial stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the Highlander or Kurgan would have beat Conan. Conan's got like 10 years. You know, he pushed a pole around in a circle for a while.
Yeah.
and then he found his sword. He didn't even win it from anything. And then he basically
went to gladiator camp for years and won against everybody, Tim.
Yeah, because he was put in a little pit and everything.
And he had to win, so he had to fight.
I know, but when he gets outside and everything. But I mean, I just think with all of his experience, he would just because he'd know everything that Conan was going to do, because he's not that tactical of a fighter.
No, but he's got the strength and the speed. Well, I think that's his thing.
Well, I don't know about that. If you watch the Conan movie is pretty strategic.
Yeah.
He's got the things in the ground. He's got him coming through various things.
Yep.
Right. I mean, but don't you think the crew would know all that too? He'd know it was coming.
Maybe. And I think too, it matters the version of Conan. Are we talking about the savage sword of Conan?
We're talking. My specific question was the Conan from the Schwarzenegger first movie versus the Kurgan.
Oh, Vance is not thrilled. He's like, "Get me out of this thread." Yeah, the Amber Chronicles. Yep. It was funny. I ended up reading I think there's like 7 books in the series.
There's 10.
Just because is there 10? Okay, I read whatever the total number of there was in there, just because a guy said he was going to run a game in Amber. So I read them all, and then he never ended up running it. But I still like the books. I thought they were really good. So, but what about you, Vance? What's your thing going on? Well, going on.
Your cool thing of the week.
Laughing.
Well, Saturday we went to a one-day local small con called Doxicon, which is they refer to it as a convention of intersection of faith and fandom. So it's basically a bunch of Christian nerds, including quite a few some clerics. Anyway,
sure.
But writers, artists, etc., talking about basically explorations of the various kind of genre works, as well as kind of I went to one talk of parallels between some fantasy art and like iconic art from Greek Orthodox and that sort of stuff. So yeah, very, very cool. I'd been wanting to go and check it out for a couple of years, and
that sounds real interesting.
Caught it on my calendar, and met some cool folks and hung out. And then yesterday did another Shadow Dark one shot at local tap house that had no TV screens. With
nice. That's nice.
Gaming
that's
for people who didn't want to watch a game.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. And had met 3 new guys and drug them through one of my kind of one of my little campaign scenarios that my players been through a couple times, and scared them with the naked acid exuding guy that runs around and tries to hug everybody.
Hey, Black Lodge Games. This is just Roll20. We're on a simple, just grid form here. Yeah, no, that sounds really cool, Vance. I really like that. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, that does sound really interesting.
Yeah. I'll keep it on my calendar.
Yeah, that's really. It's funny you add that the Christian. Years ago, back in the '90s, there was 3. I had a Methodist, Episcopalian, and what was the other one? Unitarian.
All walk into a bar.
Yep. Yeah, all walk into a game, into our game. So it was that's 3, and then there was a group of other ones. But yeah, it was funny having them all in there, and it was just fun because how just absolutely normal and disturbing they were at the same time. It was fun to just game with those guys.
Yeah.
The one guy was really mad. That was the one, Joe, I told you about the story where Rob walked across the floor and he had a model of the Enterprise and it fell down from Rob's vibrations, shattered on the floor. He was not very minister-like at that point in time. He was very bringing down some hellfire on Rob's head.
He was off the clock.
He was definitely off the clock.
But he did it in love. That's all that matters.
He must have.
He did it in love.
Loudly.
Loudly.
Yeah.
My cool thing of the week, I got that box from Matt who sent me all that stuff. I mean, I did a video about it because I like doing unboxing videos and stuff. And what I get, he I don't know, Matt gets weird with stuff. He'll get in all these Kickstarters, he'll get them, and then he won't look at them again. He'll forget he has them. Like I now have the Morgborg Pirate Special Edition because it's got little faux leather on it. So I got to kind of look that up. Walking Dead, Alien, and then a ton of dice. And,
you were a set.
Well, Tim, you know what this is, right? You know where this came from? Matt gets married.
Here's the second box.
Tim, Matt gets married, wife moves in, no room left for anything of Matt's books. This is what's going on. This is what's going on.
He said he's down, so I'm not going to call him out like on that.
Oh yeah, because you got the books, but I will.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't get anything.
Tim wants them to keep sending more books.
You're giving up your valuable space on your bookshelves for all your D&D shit. And next thing you have like little flowers and like tiny miniature fake plates or something up there.
Yeah. Well, and it reminded me of the old Google Plus days because back then sometimes people would just get on there and say, "Hey, I got a box of random RPG books. Who wants them?" First one who comments gets them. Once in a while I would get them, and then what I would do is I would get their books, and then I would take books that I no longer wanted or thought could use a better home, and I'd put them in there and do it again. It's called the giving box. It just kept on passing it along kind of thing. And I don't know. I'll probably do that again maybe or something, along those lines. So yeah, I just thought that was really cool because I didn't expect it or didn't know about it. And like I said, I have the second box right down here that I just got it today, and I'll open that up later on. But cool. Yeah, he put a lot of stuff in there. Holy crap!
That's what it is. I'm telling you. Yes, honey, you could have that bookshelf. I'm sure that your picture of your great grandmother would look just fine up there, honey.
But some of the stuff he bought, I was surprised he bought though, because I'm like, well, why would he even buy that?
Her ashes would look lovely up there on the shelf.
Yeah,
where my books were.
Well, Lord Gorg, it's like it's a role playing game for bitches and pussies, and that's why Matt bought it. I mean, obviously, you know. I mean, wow. Come on, you know.
Hey, that's the review you need to do. Why don't you just do all Free League, and that'll be like your review and rant for the week if you're going to do Free League stuff like that.
Work sucks balls. That's what I should. All right. Maybe.
Well, I was going to say, there's your next rant video.
There it is.
Rant and review.
There you go.
Rant review. You got a combo.
Opinion.
I think Marvel
we went a little ways before we got demonetized.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting old, so it takes us a little time to get going.
I think Joe said something earlier on that got us already demonetized.
We haven't been demonetized yet, honestly, on this show. Not one time.
Well, since I'm not monetized, it doesn't make any difference for me.
For me, I haven't. There's never been like an orange or yellow mark or whatever on it.
I'll have to file a complaint.
Yeah, we'll all go on there.
You're going to complain about yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's get back to the game, and I guess I
didn't have any.
Oh, what's your cool thing? I thought you already said something, but maybe I mistaken a comment. Sorry, Ken.
Unwanted political comment.
Yeah, you've been shadow banned, Ken. You've been
shadow banned.
That's why you don't get text anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I don't know if you can.
Yeah, let's embiggen you, Ken. Here,
make them bigger. Ooh, what's that?
So this is.
I don't see anything. It's just
your
white
phone.
There we go. How about that?
Oh, I see a bunch of thumbs
up.
Bit,
yeah, little thumbs up.
We were talking about being in having texts and stuff. This is the private Facebook messages for my band.
Nice.
And it's just thumbs up, back and forth, back and forth.
Nice, man.
And that's all it was for I don't know how many hours. You know, we look at your phone and you send a thumbs up. So I don't know what started it. I don't know.
What's the name
but it was probably the best conversation you had all day, huh?
Probably it was.
Super encouraging.
Dude, we should put a link to your band on the chat here and put it out there, man. Advertise that. You got a Facebook group for it. Might as well pimp your shit, woman. You know?
Woman, listen to you. All right.
Oh my goodness.
You wish
all right, so
it took a minute. He's like, did you just call me woman?
Yeah, yes, he did. So we got. Let's see.
If there's anything wrong with that?
No. So Columbo, you've got what? 38 out of 46.
Yeah.
What's how come your armor class is like all jacked up?
Because I write 19 out of 20 on the character sheet, and it comes up 0.95, and then I have to put, in order to even see the bar, I got to write the next 20. So it's 19 out of 20 / 20. You know.
That is weird.
Retarded, but that way I know what I'm dealing with, you know.
Mac, we just got through our cool things. Apparently Joe wants Ken to be a woman, and
he hates Free League.
And he hates Free League. And that's all you've missed so far. We're just kind of getting stuff summed up here, see where we're at. So Columbia, you got your thing, 19. Now it's fixed. Now
I just made it so that Now I know it's either 19 or 20, and it's on there.
Right. Yeah, that's why I do it with mine too. And then we got Draymond, who's stabilized, but he can't do anything until he gets a full rest. He's got 1 out of 33 hit points. And then we got Blogga holding on. He's got 2 hit points and no armor class. And
3 Hugos between the group. And then we have each of us were purchased. Erudite, thank you. We're purchased the healing potion of D8. So why don't is Draymond conscious, Tim, and stable, or unconscious and stable?
He's unconscious and stable.
So then let's grab one of his potions and I'll jam it down his throat, because we got fog coming up and monsters in the street 2 stories below. So do I get to roll the D6 since I'm administering it?
No, I'll just have Ken do it.
That's no fun. So I rolled a 1. I'd be able to laugh even harder as he died.
As he died, he's stabilized.
It's not like it's not like I'm casting a spell.
True.
Yeah.
And doing myself in, but all right. So it's a D8.
D6, Ken.
D6.
No, D6. You gotta see if it works first. It's a Hugo's.
So, all right.
You gotta see if it works.
Yes, nice.
It works. Now roll a D4. And you get 2 hit points back, Ken. So you're up and groggy. You can act now a little bit.
I'll take.
I'm not gonna give you any disadvantage or anything. I'm gonna say you're up and about. What was that, Vance? You gonna give yourself a little something?
Yeah, actually, trying to see. I may have used up all my Hugos. I don't see one on my list. Never mind.
All right. Well, we all have a regular one. Why don't you guys pop them and see what it gets?
Well, no, you got 3 regular. No, there's only 3.
Oh, I thought each of us got one.
No, remember he gave you an extra healing potion.
Oh, and that comes out to a D. Yes, that's right.
And it's got 3. You can break it up into 3 D8s.
Yes,
or you can drink it all at once for 3D8 plus 1.
So did you give me one of my Hugos?
Yeah, I gave you one of your own. I don't have any.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you pop your other one, Ken? Just to.
All right, I'm going to drink the other one.
All right, Ken, go ahead and roll a D6. Just made it.
Whoa.
And one more point.
All the healing.
Why don't I'm good. Taryn's good. Why don't Blaga take 1 dose, like a D8, and why don't Draymond take 2? Because Blaga, 1 dose might get him near to full, and Draymond could be a good tank with extra. Does that make sense?
Okay. I mean, I don't really need hit points. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, you've been doing good so far with 1.
Right. Yeah, but you don't have me to heal you now.
I was going to say, usually Draymond's still up, though.
Yeah, because Draymond's got no healing left because he just went down to below 0 or whatever, right? So he has no spells.
Well, he blew them all.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, nice. Yeah. Dude. All right. 5
back. Yeah, nice.
7. I'm halfway there. I'm
That's
all right.
You haven't been this healthy in a while, yeah.
2 doses?
Yeah.
2 doses, so it's 2D8 then, Ken. Oh, nice. That's real good. 16. So you're halfway.
I think your max is like 30-something, right?
Yeah. 33.
Yeah. I can't see his numbers either, Tim. I don't know. Remember?
Oh, you and these things. I can't see it. I gotta see everything.
We had it working last time. Every time you transfer,
I know. And then for whatever reason, I have to keep changing it from who can see, from visible to editors to everyone.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, I see it now. But his hit points just went down to 4 again. So by doing that, you nearly killed him.
Well, you want me to change stuff, that's part of the risk you take.
So with 12, 16, you're halfway there then, Draymond, right?
Pretty much, yep.
Pretty much. Can you see everybody else's?
I see everybody else's, but Ken is still looking like he has 4 instead of 16.
I don't know. Did you fix it, Ken?
Oh, hang on. Let me see what it.
He might have not just fixed it on his.
I did fix it. I don't think I saved it. So 4 plus 12 is 16.
Max says YouTube censored when he said massacre. Interesting. Because he typed it in and it censored him out. I didn't think I had any. I have no filters on my channel, Mac. I don't know if Tim. He's on your channel, Tim, or Paul's.
I have no idea. I don't
know.
I don't think I have any
filters on. Like I don't know.
Usually you're notified, and I haven't been notified of anything.
I just typed it in, and
I'm not on my channel.
It went through, I believe.
I can't keep both of them up because then I get confused of what the hell I'm watching.
Yeah,
I mean, with the amount of death and dismemberment and that happens in these games. That word in particular. I mean, this whole game is death. Okay.
Yeah.
And chaos and carnage.
And looks like Max in your channel, Paul. So you got your little girl filters on apparently. Let me type it in there.
What are you talking about?
I just typed it into his channel. Let me see if it comes through. Yeah, it came through. It came through for no, it didn't. That's my it came through for me.
There it is.
So I don't know what's going on. Did you add some kind of swear before or after massacre? Weird.
I don't have any channel.
Interesting.
All right. As you guys are getting healed up, sipping and all of that, doing all that, what are you doing there, Taryn? Is there like drinking and Columbo's directing them who's going to drink what, and you're a sissy, and why do you need that?
Yes, I would based on what Taryn knows now from the Temple of Sarath, I would think something. Would he not consider going to the side of the building and maybe calling out to his brethren and to see if anybody other members of Sarath are down there or anywhere else?
You can certainly do that, because what you've seen so far, these are demonic hybrid, and this is like basically Sarah's specialty, battling demons.
Yeah, well, which would make me think that they're out and about and maybe get a clear, either instruction or what's happening. Maybe they have a better idea of what's happening. So I'm just going to go to the side of the edge of the roof or whatever and just call out, "Brothers, tell me what is going on down there."
Give me a D20 roll, Paul.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Oh,
nice.
Sarath
himself shows up.
You see a Maraiden down there, and he looks up. You just happen to turn around and call out, and he actually walks out of the fog as you call out.
Nice.
It's like, what news do you have?
We have slain these creatures up here, but we don't know what's happening down there. Is it safe?
We do not seek safety in these times.
Well, is it safe for the moment? I do not care about the times. I just care about right now.
He doesn't. As he's standing there talking to you, you see these demonic creatures, kind of the smaller ones that you guys just fought. They're like jumping on him, and you just see him shrugging them off and like smashing them away. Of course, it's safe. One jumps up on his shoulder, and you see him kind of grab and like do a Hulk Hogan body slam, flip him over and smash him down on there. Right. And then as he's talking to you, he's got like this two-handed mace that he just kind of plunks right down on its head. Come down here and do your duty, dude.
I bet you fucking regret calling out now, huh?
Well, hey, you tell me, who do I feel safer with?
Well,
You tell me who I feel safer with. Who's the dummy then, my friend? Come, we must join him.
And are you looking over
safety
Columbo?
in numbers?
What are you doing in this group? Time, Columbo?
I was looking at the walls while yelling at, hey, drink this, drink that. I mean, I'm looking over the walls to see everything's climbing up again like they were doing last time. And then if I don't know where the hell Taryn's companion is, but once I hear somebody screaming like that, I'll go to whatever side of the wall.
Over where the fog side. I'm trying to find a little miniature thing to
a fog miniature blast thing.
Yeah. No, for the Maride in there.
Oh,
that's what I'm looking for. There we go.
So I would make my case to the group that if we would join with with those of Sarath, that we would be safer in numbers that way. But then let the group kind of decide as to what they want to do.
Well, after I see him rip the head off of a demon that we just had to fight hard to kill, I think that's a good idea.
It's a fine idea, huh? Oh, there we go.
You might have some healing too.
Boy, these miniatures they have for this are kind of, I guess they're not bad. They're just a little bit more cartoony than I like. This isn't bad, but yeah. So he's out front there.
All right.
Yeah. All right. And what you see from your vantage point up there, Columbo, is there is a path through the fog that he's come out of.
Okay. The below is now everything's clear down below, right, Draymond?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, then let's lead the way out of here. Pick our stuff up and get the hell. Let's go down the stairs and meet him out there.
Oh man, I could use a nap.
You and me both.
Lay here. Everything will be safe.
That's right.
Nothing bad could possibly happen.
And just like last time, you hear all the screaming and you hear a lot of fighting going on.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing catches your ear that you don't remember hearing before. You hear someone going, Godfrey, help me, Godfrey.
I go, hey, that is the wife of my friend. Where is the voice coming from? I'll
kind of coming in from the direction of, where she is in the fog.
I will haul ass towards her.
Okay.
And if I have to leave this Meridian, but I say that to him, thinking maybe he'll come along.
Are you guys all going with him then?
Sure, why not?
All right. That's why. There's a reason why I titled this one the way I titled it.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said you got that from the Billy Joel song "Goodbye Saigon." Is that true?
It's exactly. I would have been, because the beginning of it should have been and they all went down together, but I couldn't fit the and in there because it was too long. So I had to show. That's exactly where I got it from. Very good. Whoever that person is, make sure they get. I have to make sure they get XP for that one.
That's right.
I thought it was that from that.
And I think it was because it was commented on my channel. I should also get XP.
Nice smooch. Yeah.
Impressive. Yeah. I thought it was a porn movie myself, but whatever. I guess. It's not.
Of course you did, Joe.
Cheerleaders and football players were in my head there for a minute, but all right. If it's a Billy Joel song, I guess.
It is. It's a Billy Joel song. Yeah. I used to like that one. I'm a big Billy Joel fan, so that's where it was easy for me to come up with back in the day.
Yeah, Erudite, if you want to see the comments, you got to look at the screen that we're displaying it on, and you'll see all the comments there from all three channels. But in any comment you type in, it'll show on the master screen here, I guess you could call it, But yeah, and that's pretty much how it works.
All right, what now?
I'm just I drug everybody over there. I think everybody's got the right stats.
I did make sure I'd let the Meridian know that that's an innocent woman who is our wife of our friend of ours. And just, in case you wanted to come along.
He is headed into the fog. There we go. You guys should be all the way over to the right-hand side.
Yes.
Yep.
So all this is covered in fog, but so what you're saying, you guys are seeing everything okay, but just in like faint, foggy outlines, kind of. It's so. But yeah, you hear screaming from up ahead.
All right, I make a note to Taryn and say, Taryn, your powerful companion was he a coward? He not wish to join and save a woman?
Ha! You may call him a coward if you wish, but
is that him right here?
Where?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, that's him. I didn't even see him. All right.
Yes, he's standing right there, Columbo. Say it to his face.
So he's basically calling the Meridian a sissy. Oh, where's that butthead? He's a coward.
I think he should roll perception to see if he hears that or not. Columbo say that.
Yeah, no, he's camouflaged with the goddamn rubble over there. I can't even see him.
Yeah. Wait till he turns around and smashes you.
As I was saying, Meridians are a fine group of fellows.
That's just not what you said.
So you see a woman on the other end of the street laying she's kind of kneeling down and doesn't look in good shape.
That's a woman? She's a child.
I know. I'm using the ones that they gave me over here for my I don't use these ones too often. They're like premium assets, free assets things, and yeah, some of them are, like I said, very cartoony or anime-y, not my typical style.
Yeah.
A lot of what?
Like chibis. They're a little kind of
I never heard that word.
Yeah,
like,
chibis. Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that word. Okay. I guess it's a chibi.
I am heading over.
All right. First of all, before you move your thing, everybody make a Constitution roll.
Oh God.
Everybody's got to make a Constitution roll.
Yeah.
Oh, Vance got a 1. We got a 22. We got a 15.
Yeah.
So the meatheads are doing okay. Let's see. And an 8. So the two guys with the least hit points, you see them. Have you guys ever been maced before for any reason? Girls?
No.
Kind of thing. Well, basically, it feels like you're getting maced right now, walking through this fog, and you're going to be taking a little bitty damage here.
Oh God.
Both take 2 points of damage this round.
All right. I'm fine.
Is that the village people? I don't know. Maybe they did have one of those. All right, and 2 for you there, Ken. Whatever you have left. So
2 hit
Is this
points?
a per round
2
thing?
hit points.
Is it?
I just lost 2.
You just lost 2.
Okay.
Well, you didn't lose it. Somebody took it. So.
Ow!
Nope, they just took them.
Who did
And
that?
Joe, you already know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I did. As soon as I said it.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead. So let's assume we're in combat. I'm not going to roll initiative quite yet, but go ahead. Each square is 5 feet, so you guys can move 6 squares, or you guys can try to do a double move and move 12 squares.
If I can just give if I just shout, just kind of talk out loud, I'll just say something like, "Be careful. These demons are tricky. Why would they let her go? Why would they let her be out here by herself?"
I don't know, but I'm moving in.
All right, Joe. As soon as you get by that well, roll initiative.
All right.
Let us all stand here and watch Columbo get beat to death, and then we shall proceed.
By a little girl. Is that what you're going to say? That was your other character. Wait a minute, that's the other guy. It wasn't this guy.
Let's watch him get beat to death.
At least she is that little redheaded girl.
That's right.
Peppermint Patty.
Oh God, yeah.
I had a crush on her when I was a kid.
All right. So right when you get about there, Columbo, is when you get attacked. And then what did you roll, Columbo?
10.
10. All right. I got to get rid of all these extra ones now. There's Columbo. And this is not a little beholder, but it's the closest thing I could find to it.
So one of those same kind of demons we've been fighting the whole time?
No, this thing, you don't even see, you just see tentacles flare out of the well, and they start attacking you. They get, whoops, not that high.
What was his initiative?
I'm getting to that.
Shit.
16. I don't know, I just rolled it. 16. All right.
Shizzle.
Yeah, so it attacks you, Joe. First one is a 12, second one's 22, and the third one is a 6. So you see 8 tentacles just flailing around there, and 3 of them attack you, Joe. And one gets a hold of Columbo and does 3 points of damage.
All right.
Now roll a strength roll. Yeah, and
all right. We want high. All right, good enough.
14 and It rolls.
Yes.
9. So it doesn't get a hold of you, Joe. So,
all right. That's just a whack, not a grapple.
Yep, just got flailed by a tentacle.
All right.
All right, it's your turn, Columbo.
I will swing at him really, really hard.
So you're going to swing at one of the tentacles, of course. And a critical failure. So, Joe.
God damn it.
There we go.
Do you hear the gleeful cackle from Taryn behind you?
Yep. Finally, I fumbled. I don't think I've maybe once this whole campaign. I just don't fumble that much.
Not that I know of.
True.
No.
True.
Is this thing coming out of a hole in the ground?
Yeah, well.
From the well, yeah. So go ahead and roll a d6.
So his sword could go down the well?
That's what I'm wondering. Which number means sword in well? Which one is that on the 6?
Whichever one you roll.
On
exactly.
Tim's chart, it's all the numbers.
5.5 then. That means
going in the well.
4. So, Joe, you end up hitting the side of the well.
Yeah.
And you have a masterwork sword?
Yeah.
Okay. Normally this blow with all, because would have shattered a normal sword, but it doesn't shatter yours. However, your sword is now stuck in the stone of the well. It's wedged in there.
All right.
So now you're going to have to get that one free. Now, next turn, you can either decide to free your weapon and make a strength roll at 12 or above, or you can just draw a new weapon and attack.
I bet I just use my luck and re-roll that shit. Is that all right? I can do that.
That's fine. Yeah, you got the luck point. Yep,
yeah,
you can do that.
God damn, if I get a 1 again, just fuck me.
Well,
that's better. All right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's not as fun though, Joe.
Yeah, much more.
Yeah.
11 damage.
Just not fun. 11 damage. You hack one of the tentacles right in half.
You're taking the fun out of fun.
I know. 11 just took one of the 3 tentacles. That's all. This thing's
one of the 8.
8. Oh Christ! What help?
Yeah. You lopped it right off. Yeah. All right. Are you guys going to hang back or join the battle?
I'm sure he's doing okay.
We're talking amongst ourselves. He looks good, doesn't he?
He's a creature here.
Oh yeah,
really good.
I thought he missed there. Oh no, nope, got it. Okay, he's fine.
He's fine.
All right. When the Maraudon starts charging forward, and when the Maraudon charges forward, you see
it turned into a wraith.
I take back everything I said of the Maraudon in my head and out loud by accident.
Another bunch of tentacles come out of these doorways. There's like just emerge from there and attack him.
I've seen this hentai before.
Again,
you probably got a shelf full of them, huh? Let's see, 20, 16, and 16. Wow. One hits him. And let's see what he rolls only an 8. They both roll an 8, so I always the tie goes to the player. So he is not
grappled,
but that's what you guys see. Okay. All right, your guys' turn. Let's roll initiative, guys, first.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and do your initiatives.
So when Columbo yelled out for help against the demon, the Maraudon saw Terran say, "Nah, I'm not going in there." All right, interesting, and that's going to turn out
what he said.
Cowardice in the face of the enemy.
Yeah. Not what he said.
That's going to reflect on his performance review.
That's absolutely going to be a report card demarcation.
You got to remember, guys. Right now, Terran isn't a member of the Sarath group. That hasn't happened yet.
Well, he's wearing a whole outfit. He thinks he is.
He's wearing the outfit, but yeah, he's not actually in his. This. Remember, you guys went back a ways.
So. Yeah. But hey.
Oh, so am I? So I am wearing, or I am not wearing?
No, you are. You're wearing it. So the way it worked, guys, is anything that you had on you went with you, but all the money that you had in the Adventurers Guild is not there at this time.
Right.
because it hadn't happened yet.
But in a week it appears, basically. Or it's like a Star Trek episode. Can we see ourselves somewhere?
Nope. Nope. Okay, let's see who's next. Let me get this. I think somebody got a high one there, didn't we? Taryn, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to rush up to improve my performance review and attack and help out my brother here.
All right.
So let's go ahead. Two-handed.
Well, you just have your stick.
Huh? Oh, that's right. You just have a stick, don't I? God damn it.
You still have it.
Son of a
Did you
gun.
say
I'm gonna
tentacles or testicles? Stick. Well,
Oh.
Joe might be getting attacked by that. The tentacles are the T's, and then
I will stab it with my stick. All right. So I stabbed it with my stick, which means I will do what, 1d4?
Yeah, 1d4.
All right.
Plus your massive amount of damage that you do.
Yes.
Running into combat with an unworthy weapon of Sarah. That'll go another mark.
I'm running into battle with what I have. So, I get bonus points for that. Let's see. 4. 2 plus my strength, which would be 4. So 6 points of damage.
Did 6 points?
Does your strength help with damage, or is it just to hit?
It's just for it to hit.
Oh, then I don't get that. It's just 2 points then.
Sorry.
That's right, because you don't get
he's right.
Axe damage, right? Or not your axe damage, but your what do you call it?
My weapon proficiency.
Yeah. Yep.
So do I get that if I don't get, or is that added? It's added to my. That's added there, is it not, or no? Or do I have to have?
Well, you have to have an axe.
It doesn't work with a stick.
Doesn't work with a stick. I'm going to roll no. It doesn't work with a stick. You're going to need an axe.
I would think whatever I have in my hand, that's what I use. That's I get that.
So all right. But you did give it a good thump. All right. Next, let's see. So he attacked, and that attacked. All right, Draymond, it's your turn.
All right. Are these 5-foot squares?
Yeah, they're 5. I think I got the scale right. So if you want to use an arrow, the measurement tool, that should be fairly accurate.
Yeah, they are. They're good.
So what do we got? 60?
You get 30. Oh wait, is it 60?
I don't
know. No, 30. Near's 30. Double,
right.
But you can move up to double near, but you just can't act on that.
All right, I'm going to shoot my crossbow then.
Okay.
Actually, a crossbow bolt.
At Columbo?
Well, if he gets it, we'll see what I roll, but
right. That's true. That's true. Unintended, but
and I get no bonuses, so we'll see how this goes.
All right.
Ooh, I almost took out Columbo.
Yep.
Almost got him there. All right. Next one is Blaga. And all Columbo, right. I know I skipped you just because you already attacked this turn, and then we're going to back up at the top.
Oh, so all right, we're going back. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, I just had you act first because you ran right ahead, and then those guys attacked. So go ahead, Blaga.
All right, I'll burn another Viz and magic missile the demon that has a hold of Columbo, or he's fighting.
Okay, sounds good. Are you going for one tentacle or for 3 different tentacles? With your
3.
nerves.
Merv.
3?
Yeah.
Nerve.
And I'll roll again just in case I get a nuke. Nope.
Ooh, almost that time.
Yeah. So
3
damage per 3 times 3. 9.
Okay. All right.
3 each.
3 each. Okay. Whoops. I took it off the wrong one. I took it off the London Rhines there. Okay. All right. They're still wiggling around. Now we're back on the top of the order, and now we go to Taryn. Taryn of the stick.
Yeah, Taryn of the stick. I guess I can. Well, he's got his dagger, but it's going to do the same amount of damage as a stick, so it's not going to. I mean, unless it, you can cut him, so that maybe is a little more helpful. So I'll pull my dagger, and I'll throw my stick down, grab my dagger, and fight with that.
Abandon your axe completely. The last remnant of your axe is laying on the floor.
Might as well. All right. Because at least I get something with my dagger.
Oh, before we do this next round, I need everybody to make another Constitution roll.
Answers that question, don't it?
Ken and Vance again both failed, and both.
and I don't have con bonuses.
I know. I see that.
So Ken, penalty though. Jesus Christ.
Laga and Draymond.
Yeah,
take 3 points of damage.
3. I'm fine.
Yep.
You're dead.
No. He's fine.
Back to where I started out at the beginning of the session.
Jesus fucking.
Now, Taryn, you can
now fight with
going with your dagger.
Oh, you foul beast! Take this.
All right.
1 point of damage. Look at me.
This is not as good as my axe. This sucks. This is total BS. All right. The paladin is going to attack. You see him pull out a spear. And it hits. And does.
I just need to hope for like a critical success with my dagger.
You see him stab one of the tentacles and it goes down.
Oh, the whole creature goes down?
One of the tentacles.
Oh, one of the tentacles go down.
One of the tentacles, yes. They're all little squirmy things. All right, now their attack. Columbo, are you ready?
Yeah, let her rip.
All right. One, 2, 3. Critical fail on the one. So that's one of the ones that one hit. Go ahead and do your
my token not showing up with the hit points on my character sheet. Oh, now it is. It's weird.
So don't start complaining about your character.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's weird. Do what, Tim? Oh, D6.
You took 6 points of damage, and then roll a strength roll.
All right.
Gonna need to beat a 21.
Need to beat a 20. Yeah, liar.
What's that?
You said that after I rolled a 20. For real?
Do you see the 21 above you?
Okay. It's not a DC. That's right. It's a
contest.
Strength, like a strength deal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you're wrapped up. So what'll happen, Columbo, if you're unable to break free by next round, you're going to start acting with disadvantage.
Turn. You mean by my next turn, you mean? Like
right.
Okay.
Yep. So let's see here. And then you're there, Taryn, so you're getting attacked 3 times. Sticky Taryn. All right. Taryn, 1, 2, 3. I think 18 hits you.
18 hits.
All right. 2 points of damage, and you have to beat a 24.
Not 20.
What, a strength check or?
Strength check, yep.
Strength check, okay.
Damn, not 20, dude.
Gotta have it.
You can cancel it out with another 20, so don't worry about that. Oh, you are wrapped up, Taryn.
I'm going to use my luck point. Well, no, I'm not going to use this. I think the average is not going to allow me to. It's not going to let me do it. I don't think the averages are against me.
Yeah, you'll never.
Oh, I mean, you got to roll a nat 20 also. Then your average. Yeah, there's no average there. It's like you get to roll. You have to roll one die. One number, and that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Whatever.
All right, but yeah. So the same thing with you, Tim.
So I am
got one round. You are in the what I consider like a grapple area. You got one round to try to wiggle out of it there.
Right.
All right. And then the 3 on the paladin. Paladin doesn't get hit. Okay. So Draymond, you're up next.
All right. I am going to move forward another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 30 feet. And I'm going to attempt to shoot this thing with a crossbow bolt.
Okay. Are you shooting just one of the tentacles then, Ken, or a certain tentacle?
Just one of the tentacles.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do your damage. Because that hits.
Jeez.
You guys are just the special in a kind of way. All right. Columbo, your turn.
All right. I'm going to try to bust free.
Okay.
And with the momentum of busting free, I'm going to charge towards that girl, the woman. All right. I just want to get the hell out of this combat stitch. All right. So opposed strength check, basically, again.
Are you going to just try to bust free? You're not going to attack them?
No, I'm going to try to run towards her and grab her. Call her and grab her and go get her.
All right.
All right. So strength, I guess.
Strength. You got an 18.
Bitch. All right.
You are now disadvantaged
on
your rolls. So you are scoured, my man.
Damn it.
All right. And Blaga.
Yep.
I got 2 hit points that rubbing together.
Yep.
Magic missile again?
Missile, yeah, and the one that's holding Columbo to get him broken loose.
Okay. It's one of the broken, it's one you already wounded before too, so.
All right. So I'm just gonna, and that should be, that's 3. I fixed it so it's rolling 3d4, so that's total damage of all 3 missiles.
Okay, that's all. That's just what you needed to kill it. So the tentacle that was wrapping itself and squeezing you, Columbo goes limp.
All right.
Just in time. All right. We're back up at the top. We're back to the man of the stick. I guess he's not
man with the dagger. So I'm gonna try to just try to cut the or damage the tentacle holding me, and see if it might let go.
All right.
Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. 22.
22. Very nice. That's your damage.
All right. Hey, 4 points of damage, max.
All right. Go ahead and roll your strength again.
Okay. 16.
You break free. All right. The paladin strikes with his spear. This time misses. And now it's tentacle time. All right. 3 on you, Columbo.
All right.
10, 22.
Bitch.
22.
Oh. Ouch.
Wow.
7 points of damage. And now we roll strength rolls again.
2 of them, right?
15. Beat a 15.
All right. 1 or 2 rolls, Tim? Because 2
You have to make 2 rolls. Yep.
All right.
Because if you fail, then you're automatically in disadvantage.
So here's the one against the 15.
Yep.
But I'm disadvantaged on this roll, correct? So I just failed it.
Not yet. Not until you fail the second one.
Oh, that's right, because I got free. Okay. All right. So I failed against it, right? So
you failed against the one. See if you're able to break free from the other one. Because remember, 2 hit you.
Gotcha.
So now, so you're caught up now. 2 tentacles have you, and now you're at disadvantage.
All right.
Because you already have 2 on you like that.
Yeah.
All right. Draymond. You saw Columbo's really struggling. Yeah, it's probably the first time you've seen Columbo kind of break in a sweat since his nuclear deployment in his backpack went off.
Mm-hmm.
This is the most nervous you've seen him.
Yeah, Taryn would have to piss on me again, so just things get real bad.
I don't know. I'm tempted.
Terrence is shaking his head. Not this time, buddy.
Just sort of stay here and watch.
Why not?
Gonna stay there and watch.
Up and I'll attack this thing with a warhammer.
Okay. Oh, you're bringing out the warhammer. Okay, great. All right. Yeah. So you're gonna attack one of the tentacles that's on him. Then I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Go down.
That hits.
Nice.
3.
That's okay. That one's gone now too. So now you are only held by 1, Columbo.
So I'm not disadvantaged yet, then.
No, not yet. Not yet.
All right. It's my turn, correct?
You want my phone?
For a second.
Just for a second? There you go.
A second. Couple seconds.
All right. Go ahead there, Joe.
All right. I will hit the one that's on me hard with my shiny.
And it's already wounded it's got a magic missile sticking out of its ass.
Nice. All right. 6.
6. It's not enough to break it though. But boy, it's very, very wounded. So go ahead and roll your strength roll.
Okay, another one. Okay.
Yep. See if you can break free. 8. 18. No. So now you're at disadvantage.
All right.
All right. Now we go to where do we go? Blaga.
I sigh and kind of lean against the the rubble here.
Mm-hmm.
Take a breath and magic missile at whatever holding Columbo again.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's barely hanging on, man.
Seeing the damage he's caused, I'll do one the first missile goes to that one, and the other 2 go to the random bits on the demon.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. So the first one is the important one. Out and hit.
Yep.
Total 10 damage. So 2, 4, 4.
Yes. So 2, 4, 4. Well, so you're free of tentacles, and then did you split it between the other 2 or other ones, or just one?
Yeah, I just split it between 2 others.
2 others. Okay.
So you have to.
So
keep
now
track.
this thing is down to half its tentacles that's on Columbo, and it is got 2. The 4 that are left, 2 are wounded. Of the ones that are on the Meridian up there. There are 6 that are okay. One of the tentacles is down and one's wounded.
So 8 tentacles, these things?
Yep, 8.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're no fucking joke.
Yeah, no shit. So there's all right. Let's just keep swinging.
All right. Can you guys imagine what you got to roll now?
Son of a.
Oh God.
Constitution rolls, ladies and
Son
gentlemen.
of a bitch.
-1.
Jesus. I don't even want to roll.
Man, you keep making it. Oh, not this time.
Not this time.
Terrence's like, smells like coffee in the morning to me.
That's
boys.
right. I love the smell of mace in the morning.
Everybody takes 4 points of damage.
Okay, Blog is going to take a nap.
Blaga melts into the ground. Where are you at, Blaga? Okay, right there. All right.
Yeah. It's not updating on the bar, but I'm at basically.
It says 0 on mine.
Yeah.
I don't think it can go negative.
Yeah, I'm 0.
It's mine is not updating for me. His is not updating for him, but I see his. You probably see me showing 18. I bet you, right?
I see 18 for you, 7 for Draymond, 19 for Taryn, and 0 for Blaga.
Yep.
I still don't see Draymond's number. It all went away. Jesus Christ, what a weird fucking.
Oh, all right. Don't worry about that. Taryn, you gotta. I can't remember. You have a tentacle on you, right?
I think so. I think I broke one off last time. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I think did you break one off last time?
Well, I stabbed one. I don't know if I broke it off.
You stabbed one. That's right.
So now I shall stab the other.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
That's what you need, a 13 or above to hit these guys. So
all right. Let's see what I get here. Also, let's see. Well, hopefully I will.
2 points of damage.
Okay. It says 2 times on my thing. Being a Doomsinger, I can roll for advantage on damage 2 times per game.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll one more and see if I can get a little higher.
All right.
Yeah, 3 points.
There you go.
Worth it.
Bit, man.
It was worth it, huh?
Worth
all right. Completely worth it. All right. And then it's the Paladin's turn.
Does that tentacle let me go or?
No, you'll have to do a strength roll for that one.
Oh, okay.
Beat a 16.
Let's see. Nope, still in it.
You are now at disadvantage.
Dadgummit.
All right. So you see the Paladin. It's going to stab the tentacle that's on you, Paul.
Okay.
Misses. But then he runs over to Blaga.
Okay.
Hey, where are you going? Hey. Hey.
Tried. Sorry. All right, let's see who's next. So now you're there by itself, Paul, and you got 3
Why
tentacles.
the hell did the Paladin run away? What I missed? What?
8. So I think it looks like 1 hit there.
1 hit,
Paul. Yeah. So it does 1 point of damage, and make a quick strength roll. Beat a 22.
All right. No.
You are bound up.
All right.
Not in a good way.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe some,
Columbo.
Metamucil helps.
I was going to say a little Metamucil. Huh?
A little Metamucil goes a long way.
Two tentacles on Columbo.
Yeah.
A critical miss and a 20. Does that hit you? Yeah, 20 hits, right?
Yeah, but should the critical miss prevent the roll for the 20 going through?
You would think so, but no.
No, yeah.
Because they're 2 different tentacles. It's not the same tentacle.
That's right.
If you want to argue it, go hire yourself a lawyer.
3 points of damage and an 11, Joe. That's manageable.
That's 11's a miss, yeah.
No. 11's a strength roll.
Okay.
Combined up.
Yes, barely.
So you're fine. All right, and then 2 on Draymond.
Oh shit.
20 and 11, 1 hits. Draymond, you take 6 points of damage.
Down to 1.
And strength roll. Beat a 21. All right. So Draymond is now wrapped up. All right.
Son of a bitch, I forgot I had advantage on strength checks. I'm a goddamn idiot. Would have helped me there earlier.
This is how we die.
True. That's true. And then Taryn, I didn't roll for you yet, did I?
What? Yeah, you did. For what?
Did I?
Yes, I'm bound up.
You bound up already?
Yes, okay. You can't double bind me.
Double bound.
Well, I mean, I do have enough tentacles, but
well, you do, but you've already had your turn, sir.
Oh, all right. All right, Draymond, your turn. So you want to break free or attack the tentacle that binds you?
Well, when I'm bound, does that mean I can't move, or do
Right.
I just am I just left to do strength checks then to see if I can break out?
You can attack, but everything you're going to be doing is a disadvantage.
It's just disadvantage. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, let's try here with the daggers.
I said, well, it's Draymond's turn.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
I'll bank that 19 for later.
There you go.
All right. So I guess I'm using my Warhammer
Mm-hmm.
at disadvantage, right?
Well, you're not bound yet. You're just kind of getting entwined now. So you can attack Ken, and you might not need to, because if you attack it and get rid of this tentacle, you won't have to worry about doing a strength check. Well, that definitely hits.
9.
And yours was already wounded, and it goes down, so you're fine. You just have one little lonely hit point floating in the wind. All right, and Columbo.
All right, I shall swing at the one that just swung at me. Actually, no, I can swing at the one that's holding Draymond, right? Well, there's only one on him.
Yeah.
I'll swing at that.
No, well, he already hacked that one off.
Okay, all right then. All right.
So there's 3 left. 2 of them are unharmed, and 1 is harmed.
I will hit the one that is harmed.
Okay, that's the one that's also attacking on Draymond.
All right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hit. Go ahead and do some damage.
11.
Oh yeah, that's enough to hack that one off. There's
All right.
2 little flaily little nubs floating around there.
Why did the paladin run away like a bitch again? I'm losing faith in Sarath here, you know?
I'm sure you're not paying any attention to him. Unless,
I'm paying attention to him.
All right. And now it's Blaga's turn. Blaga going, ugh. All right, now we're back up at the top. Taryn.
I go, brother, help me. What are you doing? And then I will go ahead and fight with my dagger at disadvantage. Boo. Critical success.
Nice.
Anyway, You're disadvantaged though, right? So you still lost.
No,
True, I have to take the lesser.
Oh, that's right. You got to take the lesser one. Oh, all right. So you miss.
So sad.
So
Ooh,
sad.
20 on that.
All right. Do you want to try to break free again, Paul?
I would.
All right. You got to beat a 5, and you got disadvantage. So
Nice.
I gave you about the best chance I could possibly give you.
Okay, here we go.
4.
Yeah.
There you go.
No problem. Disadvantage
Breaking
or not,
free.
you break free.
Nice.
All right. And Blaga.
You're rolling death saves or something there, Tim? Or
You get healed 8 points. The
All
paladin or the Maraudin reaches down and grabs you by his scruff and says, "Get back in the fight!" and picks you up, heals you, and then throws you towards the fight a little bit more. So you kind of get thrown up to there.
Throw him in my direction. Throw him in my direction.
And then he runs. Then he runs back into the fray.
All right.
Oh, you know what? You know what? Wait a minute. That might not. I didn't roll for his. I didn't roll for his spell. He might blow up. Let me see here. He's got +5, so I'm hoping he does okay. Let's see. No, it didn't work.
oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh shoot!
That's terrible.
Your faith is weak, my son.
All right. Well, he
So
tried.
he probably still said that and threw me towards the battle.
Yeah, he just threw
I'm just
you.
ragdolled over
He
there.
just used you as a weapon
like,
now.
Oh shit! No, yeah.
Taking more damage.
I'm working with weak material, guys.
That's great.
All right. It is now. It's tentacle time. All right. There's no on Draymond, 2 on Columbo, 14 and the 22. Damn, they are hitting you,
I
Joe.
know. It's like for my God damn.
1 point.
A strength check, right? So
And a
down to
strength check.
17. And here comes the strength check. Fuck you.
Okay. And it gets 18.
And fuck you. Yep.
And fuck you. Fuck you. Thank you very much. All right. And then 2 on Terran. Nope. And 2 on the Paladin.
Shit.
Both of those hit. Paladin finally gets hit like that. 1 and 5. Okay. And strength check for the Paladin. He keeps it free. You got a 12, and the creature got an 8. So,
hey Tim, how many viewers? I got 10 in my channel alone. Are we doing pretty good?
10 in your channel. We got 9.
9?
It says they got 7 from yours, 1 from mine, and 1 from Flint.
Really? I'm looking at it right now. It says 10 watching now in my channel. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but
it's interesting.
I don't know how that. Yeah, I don't know because I've seen it before where it said that I've had like 1 in mine, and then I had like 4 or 5 in mine. So
yeah,
I don't know because like at the end of this, it gives you like what do you call it? The little stats at the end. Yeah. It says like the peak time and of course I'm not like keeping my eyes on it all the time. But sometimes it's a lot higher than what I expected. Like there was one time where we hit like 29 people or something like that. I don't remember when that was. That was, and I might be making that number up for all. But if I'm gonna, that was 130.
Yeah, try. If it's gonna be 29, make it 200.
Yeah. Right. Go big.
Go big.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. All right. So now it is Draymond's turn with his single hit point, fluttering in the wind.
Go, Draymond. Do it.
All right.
Do.
I wind up my Warhammer. I swing.
Going for the fences.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Nice, man.
He obliterates one of the tentacles. So now there's only one little lone tentacle. So now no longer looks scary. It just looks phallic. So on to Columbo.
I'm being held, right?
Ken just obliterated that one.
Oh, that one. Okay, good. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it. It's your turn, bud.
All right. I will swing at that lone one.
Ignore the audience. Forget the lines. Stay in character.
Never in character. 20.
20. All right. Go ahead. You
12.
There we
go.
go.
Damn. So this thing, all the tentacles just sort of slide and down and vanish into the darkness of the well.
And I still got my movement then, right? I can move 60?
You still have your movement.
30 rather, right?
30 feet. Yep, 30 feet.
Going to move another 30 towards her.
You just do 6 squares, Joe. Yeah, or whatever it is. Okay, sounds good. Blaga. So that's round 2 for Blaga. All right. Guess what time it is, boys and girls?
Time for a constitution check.
Yay!
Is it my morning constitution check?
Not a constitutional check.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right. 17.
Columbo makes it.
What is it? 15, Tim, to make this, or what was
12.
This? Oh, Taryn.
Taryn, you don't have to roll anymore. You. Oh, the Drake. No, who rolled the 20?
Me.
Taryn.
Yeah, so you don't have to do that. 14. Everybody made it this round.
I'm now immune to whatever this stuff is.
I mean, I don't think you've succumbed to it at all. You're just like, I like this. I'm going to bottle this up and use it as a cologne.
Smells like barbarian body odor. I mean, it's
body lotion and cologne.
Fog of Death by Fabergé.
Yeah, Fog of Doom.
Fog of Doom. Yeah.
Fog of Doom by Taryn. By Doomsinger.
There you go. All right. So go ahead, Taryn of the, now you've got a cologne line, body wash line.
That's right. Okay. So I am not bound anymore. So I'm not at disadvantage.
No. Now this one still has 4. See, half of them are down.
Can I not strike into the body versus the tentacles? Can I not just wedge myself in there to stab at the the core of it versus
you could if you could see it.
Oh, you can't see it. So all I can see is tentacles.
So what after you're the first one who's kind of taken the time to look at this, Paul, but it's coming out of a like a black darkness orb looking thing.
Okay.
The tentacles are kind of swirling out of it, and you can attack the black orb, but you don't see anything like in it, but you don't know if maybe that is the creature's body itself.
That's how they're trying to pull them into the don't let them pull you in, they'll go to hell. Basically, that's how they're grabbing them.
Yeah. So I will then attack the orb versus the tentacle.
Okay. All right.
Ugh.
That is not good enough, Paul.
Then I will use a luck point.
Okay. You can use your luck point. Absolutely.
Dadgummit.
Unfortunately, the luck is not with you.
It's not.
No, but that's okay. Now it is the paladin's turn, and it attacks with its spear and misses miserably. Meriden's not representing very well this time, is he? All right, their attack. So let's see. There's 1, 2. So there's 2 on you, Paul. 19 and a 22. Those both hit, don't they?
They do.
So you take 2 and 5 points of damage. Go ahead and roll a strength check. You have to beat a 21. 20 or 20, I mean. Oh, you beat
21.
Okay. You have to, there's 2 of them, so you got to beat the other one too.
Oh, dadgummit. No, 16.
All right. So you're bound up, but you're not
at disadvantage.
Right. Exactly. All right. And then the 2 on the paladin. Miss. Draymond.
Let's see. So move there, and then use my somewhat mighty warhammer.
Okay. You do see the limp body of Blaga in the middle of the road too.
Oh.
Looks.
Oh.
Not again.
I was gonna say that should be automatic. You're gonna get a sixth sense of when Blaga hits the ground.
He's like Winnie the Pooh there. Oh bother.
So
yeah, that's right.
So I don't have any.
You can stabilize him though.
Okay. What do I need to roll for that?
15 or above to stabilize. I can't remember. Is it a intelligence or is it a wisdom check, guys? Do you remember?
I don't remember, man.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the front here. I think the death check's in the front. Dying. Stabilize 15 intelligence.
Oh, that's too bad.
Rolled an 8 or 7. That is not good enough. Although you can use your luck point if you'd like. You can.
All right, I'll use my luck point.
All right, go ahead.
Nice.
Hey,
there we go.
All right, now Vance, all you have to do to live is roll a 3 or a 4 on the D4.
You are super stabilized.
I have to. Okay, I have to roll.
This is the timer. Because he's kicking the body over, and he's seeing if you're even alive. And then I'm sure you don't have.
There we go.
Yeah,
oh,
there we go.
Just in the nick of time, Blaga comes out of death's grasp.
Nice.
You better remember this goblin when I keel over.
He must be on the first name basis with the Angel of Death at this point.
And Blaga, you're brought back to life, and you don't feel like you've been violated at all. For the first, Draymond has not done anything inappropriate to you while you were sleeping. So.
Hey, I have never done anything it's you guys. It's you guys adding to my description.
Okay, Ken.
Okay, so it says the taint tickler. Okay.
But anyway, since he rolled a nat 20, you have 1 hit point, and you can actually act this round then too, Blaga.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Get up and cough.
Wipe all the blood out of your eyes.
Exactly.
But it's Columbo. It's your turn. And let's see. Are you running towards her?
Yes, absolutely. I can get her that round, I think. Right?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I will grab. All right. Look at her.
Show me what you get. Okay, as you're getting up there, you see remember those the ones you fought before.
The
kind of like the
demon midges, yeah.
Yeah, the ones that you kind of had like there was a little more pissant kind of stuff you guys are wiping the floor with.
Okay. All right.
You see a couple not that big.
They're that big, huh?
Yeah, they're huge.
Wow.
They look hungry. See a pair of them running down here, Joe.
I'm gonna grab her and run back to the group as fast as I can. I got like 30 more feet of movement left in me, right? So.
Well, no, you just ran up there.
But
I only moved 30.
Here.
You move 30, and then your action is going to be to grab her, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, all right.
Yeah, you're going to have to, because she's a conscious and everything, but she is just terrified. But she looks like she's kind of been not like wounded by any weapons or anything, but she has several cuts, and nicks, and bruises all over her.
Oh, she's cute.
Just the way Draymond likes them, helpless. Yeah, see?
Unconscious.
Unconscious. I wasn't going to go there, but
somebody I work with is going to see this.
Wait, Sam, aren't you a mandated reporter? Don't you have to report Draymond for this?
I do.
I mean, Draymond, you have to report yourself. Don't you?
Draymond, a.k.a. Bill Cosby.
Oh, let's see here. What we got there? We got there.
Batter in my arms, basically. I'm going to run back next time.
So that was you, Columbo. Blaga, with your single hit point. You got 2 1 hit point people standing next to each other.
Blaga, you should just run away.
Both of you should.
Just run away.
I'm just going to stay here, and contemplate my life.
My life's choices.
Yeah.
Well, you're still kind of in the acid fog, though, too.
That's what I mean. You just leave before the acid takes you out again.
Yeah.
There won't be enough of us left to carry you out,
Yeah, I think Blaga is going to do a tactical retreat out of the fog.
Okay, so you're doing your double move out of there then?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the double move gets you far enough. And like I said, there's this path that it looked like the Meridian was forming through the fog. And you find a patch in there, and you guys can escape out to it. But the fog is still moving into town. And from your memory of it, Blaga, it looks like it's actually moving past where it was before, where it stopped.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. That was Blaga's turn. Now we're back up at the top. We're back to Taryn. What would you like to do? I think you're still bound up by 1.
I am bound up by 1, so I will have to stab at it.
Okay, go ahead and stab at it.
22.
That's definitely a hit.
Nice. 3. I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and then go ahead and do your strength check. See how you do.
13.
You beat it, and it rolled a 5, so you are free. Free.
You cannot hold me, foul demon.
All right. Oh, geez. So you see a gout? Oh, is that what it is? What's smite again, Ken? Is that 1d6?
Yeah, 1d6.
1d6. So he smites one of the tentacles. And, okay, it's just a 1d6 thing. Oops. Roll that 5 points of damage. All right.
Yeah, I remember when I could do that.
Remember when you had that? Yeah.
Tim, on my last hit, when I was because the last time I had hit, I had focused on the orb.
Correct.
So does the damage affect the orb at all?
It does.
It does.
Like when you stab it, it seems like it tears open a little bit.
Okay.
The damage looks minimal though.
Okay.
Like the tentacles, if you would have hit the tentacle, you would have seen some major damage with this. But when you hit the orb, the damage looks very minimal
in comparison to what I was doing to the other. Okay.
Correct. Just for your
interesting. Okay.
All right. Now we go to their turn. Let's see. Or did I already do that? No,
So are you going to add an initiative for those little fireheads, or keep them on the same as the tentacle dude?
Depends. Yeah, I guess I better check for them. So tentacle. This will be the initiative for tentacle guys. 12. Let me add them to the thing. Turn. I hear somebody's microwave going off.
You heard that? Wow, that was impressive. Yeah. That's 2 rooms away, dude.
It's further than that from Tim.
Yeah, I know.
A couple states away. Yeah.
Damn it! I was hoping they would go after me. Son of a bitch. That's why I asked.
Who's that?
The little fire bastards. I was hoping they would go after me. That's why I asked you if you would have wanted to roll for them.
Well, they do go after you, don't they?
No, I'm a 10.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at Draymond. Okay. All right. And then now they attack you, Taryn. You got 2 on you. Does a 15 or a 10
one
hit?
One of those 15 hits.
15 hits. 4 hit points of damage, and go ahead and do another strength check. 17, beat 17. You are in the same situation you were before.
Yeah.
But the one that has you is wounded.
4 points.
What's that?
Okay. You did 4 points of damage. Just
4 points. Yeah. And nobody hits. That doesn't hit the paladin. So now we're back to Draymond.
I am going to flee. I'm going to follow.
You and Blogger, the better part of valor is tucking tailing and run right now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can make it from here because you can do a double. You can do a double move, Ken.
All right.
So you're out far enough that you hit the pathway. All right. Next round or not? Next turn. Those guys, they're coming down at you, Joe.
Of course.
So one of them is attacking you, Joe, but this one is grabbing the girl.
I'm trying to. I got her. I guess You said
you do. You have her. Yeah.
I'm trying to shield her from them. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
If possible,
Yeah. Of course. So the one attacks you, Joe.
Son of a bitch. There's another one coming up from the south here. Another tentacle fucker.
No. I pulled that one out of the well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't mind the tentacle creature behind the wall there. We'll delete him so Joe doesn't get hyperplexia. All right. There we go. And the second one tries to grab the girl, Joe. So that's going to be his attack. He's grabbing the girl.
Okay. Nice.
Now you easily get her out of the way. You're obviously much stronger and faster than these guys, but you can tell though that if they get a hold of her, Nothing good's going to come of it. Your turn, Columbo.
I'm going to just, here. I'm not holding her. In other words, she's running still. If I run with her and pull her, she's
not running, Joe. She's pretty much like, remember when I said she's trying to help as much as she can, but she's just completely fatigued.
All right. I'm just gonna grab her but I'll pick her up if I got it. Tim, tell me how far I could run with her. You can
run. I'll let you run to your like a full move, but not a double move.
30 then.
Yep.
All
30.
Right.
Yep. You'll still be able to make her because you're strong as hell. I'm not even having you check anything. You're basically ragdolling the girl. You got a fireman's carry on her, and throw her over and just taking off.
Look at that. Look on the screen on my screen that you could see on the display. My name and hit points and AC have moved, but my token is back where I was.
Oh, that is weird.
Jesus, that's like the hell.
You might, because you've been having trouble all night because I deleted that beholder down below. So you might want to refresh, Joe, because there's something janky going up with yours. I don't know what's going on with you.
I'll lose my character sheet, but it's fine. It's fine. It's worth it.
Yeah, get your D20 working right. There's just some times when it just needs a refresh.
Come on, baby. You can do it.
There you go. I'll move.
Right. Everything is back.
What did you call it? I'll move. Is it a chibi?
Yeah, the chibi.
Chibi. Okay, move the chibi. I never heard that word before.
Me either.
All right. And then we have Blaga, who is trying to count all his limbs and fingers and toes to make sure they're still intact.
Oh, look, we got the party split again. The spellcasters are over on one side. And
I was just thinking that. Yeah, you guys split the party the same way again. This time, Columbo, I need you to do a con check.
All right. Choking thing again?
Mm-hmm.
13. Barely.
No problem. And Terrence just goes, breathes in. All right. Go ahead, Taryn. You breathe in a good amount of the acidic fog, and you're ready to fight again.
That's right. It's like smelling salts at this point.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right. Yeah. So am I at disadvantage now, or am I just?
No, if you fail your roll this time, if you don't kill it or you fail your roll, you.
So I can attack first, then do my strength check, right?
Yes, you can. Yep.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Striking at now, no longer striking at the orb, but striking at the tentacle. So.
Okay. All right.
Dadgummit.
That misses. All right, go ahead and do your strength check then.
All right.
14. I got to roll. 14. Tie goes to the player. You win. You are free.
Yeah.
All right. And then it is Paladin's turn. He is going to try to smite your tentacle again.
Yes, please. Come, brother, free me.
4. It's down to, it's still there, but it's a singed little sinew left. That's all it's left. All right. Draymond's run. These things are running after you, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the one tries to attack you, Joe, from behind.
Yep. Okay. Nice.
And let me just do this. So behind you, you hear it reach out. Remember how they attacked you with like the claws and stuff that they had? It trips over some debris and just. Have you ever heard somebody hit their head on a concrete floor?
Yeah.
You hear that hollow echo sound. It's kind of a bit of a sickening sound.
Yeah.
But that's what you hear behind. Just except this one's a face plant into a stonework or some sort of stone there, and it just.
I look back and say, "Ha ha!" I keep running.
All right. Well, it is your turn.
I keep running.
All right. Go ahead and move 6 more.
6 more squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Monopoly. 6.
All right. Get the little chibi with you. All right. And Blogger, run. Taryn, your turn.
All right. So I am still grappled, but only grappled by a little nubby thing.
But you have disadvantage this round.
I do have disadvantage. Okay. So I shall stab at it again.
Okay.
Stabby.
Miss.
Yes.
All right. And then it's the.
Do I do a strength check?
Yep. You can do a strength check.
Okay.
7.
22.
You roll. I got to roll disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. Dadgummit.
She still might beat it. Yeah.
Still beat it.
So boom. Yeah. It's a little sinewy thing. You just bust right out of it. No problem.
Nice. And it died, right? Because I broke it.
But dies now because it's inflamed and with the smite. It's very smited.
There we go. Love it. I got out of the way just in time.
You did. All right. Draymond's run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I don't have to count. And he's just one. He's trying to. There's one keeping up with you, Joe.
All right.
You guys are keeping pace.
He's the one who fell, right?
No, yeah, that one down there. Don't worry, that one's out of commission now. Go ahead, Columbo. Your turn. Just keep on running.
So he's not swinging at me. He's one too far away.
He's basically not in range. He can't. He had to make full move kind of thing for there. So go ahead.
I will move to avoid that. I'll just go 30. I'll be right behind him there, basically.
Okay. Right behind Taryn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, don't bring them my way.
Chibi, chang, chang.
Chimichanga.
Yeah. Let's see. Columbo, Blogger's running. Are you guys going to be doing anything out where you're on, or just trying to stay alive and getting out of the fog's way?
That's all I want to do at this point.
Yeah, I think just get out of the fog.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys wanted
to Tim, where
anything.
exactly are we at? Are we just on city streets here, or
you are on city streets? Yeah.
Okay. What are the chances that any of these places have weapons? That I am in front of an armory or a weapons place?
All right. I'll tell. Okay. You know what? I got a table for that, Paul.
Thank you very much.
I was wondering when you were going to ask me that. What did they do?
Well, I was a little busy with tentacles.
You were a little busy with that. Maybe it's out there because I have my room. Let me see if it's out in my living room. Let me give me a second. I'll be right back.
All right. While you're gone, we will give ourselves experience points. Let's see if I give 10 to Joe.
Mm-hmm.
We give
I leveled. Yeah, 15, I leveled.
15 for Blaga for punishment's sake, just for going through death 25 times.
Yeah.
In one fight, really.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll give Draymond 15 experience points for you. Minus 10 for running away. So 5 really is what you have.
Running away?
Yeah. You didn't help me.
Funny.
Man, you guys better keep the me giving out the XP because, geez, I'm better at it than man. I'm more generous.
Yeah, I'm waiting on my XP.
All right, Paul. I guess I'm just gonna have you. So, weapon. I'll tell you what. Give me. Oh, is this it? I built a huge table to populate the city for it, and of course, it doesn't work if I don't know where it's at. What do you keep saying, Paul? Dadgummit? That's what I feel.
Dadgummit.
Yeah, I'm dadgummiting it right now too because I had it here just.
Oh, now we've been defunded.
Yeah, ooh,
there you go.
That's all like that.
We can put up with a lot of things, but dadgummit is not one of them. We were not going to put up.
That's where they draw the line. All right. I'll tell you what, Paul.
Yeah.
Pick a number 1 through 10.
Good night. 7.
All right, roll a d10. You're gonna want a 7.
Well, what am I just a straight roll?
Yeah, just roll a d10.
Okay.
Giving you a 10% chance.
All right. D10.
That's pretty damn generous.
2.
Oh, no. You don't see anything in front of you that would be weaponized.
All right. Well, then I will follow the rest of the group and head out.
All right.
Or whatever whatever the paladin's doing. I'm watching what he's doing too.
So you're leaving then?
Well, I'm watching. I'm waiting to see I'm going to wait and see what the paladin's going to do. What is the paladin going to do?
Paladin's still fighting this creature.
Oh, I'm not leaving then. No, I mean I thought the creature was dead. I thought he
left.
it, killed it.
He ate one of the tentacles. There's still 3 left.
Oh, then I will stay and fight. I'm not going to leave.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and then attack.
Okay.
There's 1 wounded tentacle, and then there's 2 unharmed.
I'll take the wounded tentacle.
Hey Ken, before you do that, Tim, just since he's right next to me, literally, can I say, grab the sword? Because I have that extra sword as I'm running by. I know I can't give it to him because I got the girl in my arms. But can I say, grab the sword and you can maybe go grab it?
You're running at full speed, but if Taryn wants to attempt it, I'll give you a dex check of 12 or better.
Is that but that's gonna be my turn, right?
But yeah, that'll be your turn.
You'll have a hard silver bastard 2-handed sword. You know?
That's true. All right, I'll give it a shot.
All right, go ahead.
All right, what am I rolling? A dexterity check?
Yeah, dexterity check. You want a 12 or better. So what ends up happening is Taryn grabs the sword and it stops you, Joe.
Thank you.
But he doesn't quite get the sword out. So you're kind of hanging onto the hilt and looking at each other going, well, this is uncomfortable. And you go from there. So this thing keeps chasing you too. You see that thing right behind it. All right, back to the top. Taryn, now it's your turn. You can just draw it now.
Yeah.
Draw the sword.
Draw the sword, my sir.
All right. Drawing the sword. Is that my turn or am I attacking with it?
No, you can attack with it.
Okay.
No.
All right.
You just basically Columbo's not going to be able to move this next round.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll roll a straight. Well, I just roll a strength check then because I don't have a sword on my list, so I can't roll that per se. So I just roll a strength check then.
Yeah, I guess so. That would work. Yeah, would be the equivalent.
Doesn't matter. It's 9.
9. Doesn't
useless.
Matter. Are you using it 2-handed or 1-handed, Paul?
Well, I'm grabbing it one-handed, so I guess I would use it one-handed.
Because I think it does. You can do both, can't you?
Yeah,
Joe. For that one, that does a little bit more damage. No, you can use it 2-handed if you want, Paul. That's up to you.
Oh well, yeah, but it doesn't give me. I don't have any advantage.
No. I'm just saying, like if you want to use it
for damage,
the only
purpose.
advantage of doing it,
Right. So I would say swing. Right, and that works out because it's awkward anyway. I'm trying to grab a sword out of a hilt and swing it.
You see the paladin's smite go.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he did pretty good. He got like 4 or 5. He did very well. His healing though.
Sarah, help us.
All right, Draymond's running, and this thing finally gets to attack you, Joe, from behind. And I'm going to give it +2, so that's a big 11.
All right.
What do you want to do?
I will I mean, I can't move this turn. You said.
No, I'm going to say that to get Paul the weapon and everything. He went to grab for it. It didn't work.
All right.
And then like just the way the transaction. Do you ever see people? You ever see those races? See those races where they have to hand off the baton to one another, and somebody kind of drops it. So kind of what ended up happening.
All right, so I will. I'll push the girl behind me, one hex square, whatever, and I'll swing at this thing since I can't move anyway. I'll swing at this bastard who's chasing me.
Okay. Go ahead.
14.
That hits.
For 9.
Ugh. Dead.
Nice. I'll pick her up and get ready to run next round.
Sounds good. All right. Yeah, you go on the next round. And Columbo, you happen to notice that she's not harmed by the acid fog at all.
Okay. That's right. The men were the ones who got melted, and none of the women melted in the original.
Exactly. Yep. All right. Go ahead, Columbo. Got a roll again. Give me a con roll.
Oh, all right. All right. Speaking of which, all right.
No problem. All right. Taryn, with your battle axe.
I rolled up the attacks with it, Paul, so you see what it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
hover. You can hover over
I can click on it for damage if I hit. Yeah. All right, here we go. 21.
Nice. It hits. So roll a d10 for damage.
All right. Well, I can click. Can I just? Oh, I don't want to click on that because I get added from that. So d10. Okay.
Yep.
God help me. 1 point of damage. All that work for that.
Doing more damage with the dagger.
Hard silver. Would that matter?
Whoa. I got one more. I got one more. Bring on the doom.
Okay. We'll bring it on.
Damage, 2 times per game.
All right. Let's see what you can do with it.
All right. Let's see here.
Plus it's hard silverton. Would that add more damage or no?
Yep, it will.
Okay.
8.
Nice.
8. You obliterate it. So when you hit it with the hard silver, it turns kind of in a dust. It just.
Oh, nice.
And when you do that, all of this, the orb that you were focusing on a little bit.
Yep.
Now you see it move. It's like it shudders.
Okay.
All right. Paladin time. Dun. See if he's got anything else he can do. Nope, he's just going to attack with a spear then.
He's going to stab the orb?
No, he's just there's still 2 tentacles left.
Oh, that's right.
He's missing anyways. Can't roll above a 5 right now. Okay, and Columbo, you escape with Godfrey's wife. I can't remember her name right now.
All right, I'm off the board. Yes.
All right. Taryn, are you going to stay here and continue to battle this thing?
Yes.
All right. All right. Go ahead. Do your attack.
All right. 16.
That hits.
All right. 3 plus whatever extra the hard silver does.
Yeah. Oops. It attacks with its spear. And it misses. Now the tentacles, 1 each on you guys.
Okay.
1 on Taryn.
Oh.
20. And 1 on the. So you take. 3 points of damage. Yeah, that's not bad. For 2d6, yeah, you only took 3 points of damage. You're getting down there, though, aren't you?
I'm at 6.
You're at 6. All right, back up to the top of the order.
I shall not quit. I shall not quit in the face of Sareth.
Getting down into my territory, man.
Vance lives like right below the 3 hit points. You know, he's just kind of always hanging out in that neighborhood.
That's where life truly begins.
That's where you start appreciating stuff. It's like, yeah.
Draymond's got 1 hit point. Blaga's got 1 hit point. Jesus Christ.
Well, you got down to 17, which is probably one of the lowest amount. Yeah. And
nuts.
Darren, yeah. Yep. Go ahead, Darren. Are you going to do your attack?
I am.
All right. Let's make it happen. Oh, no good for you.
No good for me.
All right. And then see it hits. 5 points of damage, and that's enough to destroy. There's 1 left.
1 tentacle left.
Yep, but it's attacking. Oh yeah, I forgot to have you do your strength check there. He chopped up that one anyhow, so it didn't make any difference.
Right.
So, all right. And it misses, Paul. Go ahead and do your attack.
All right, here we go. 23.
It's.
And we do 10. 8 points plus the hard silver.
You see that just obliterate and shudders the orb again. And when you do that, Paul, you see the orb just kind of go out. It just shrinks in on itself and disappears.
Ah, okay.
All right.
And I look to the paladin to see how he reacts to my performance. I nod at him.
With my sword.
He looks at you and he just that's 1. He just moves past you. And you see him disappear into the fog, Taryn. He's heading in further.
I whisper under my breath, "There's 1 more than you."
I love it. All right. We are now out of combat unless Taryn wants to chase his new best buddy.
No, he will leave him and let him go to wherever he needs to go, and I shall rejoin the party.
All right. You guys regroup, and you're back at the tenement. The fog is surrounding the tenement. But it is past where it used to be the first time you guys experienced this.
It's higher up, in other words, or it's dissipated?
It's not higher up, but it's farther along. And
it's gone further into the city than it did last time.
Yeah, let me see. I'll bring up the map here because we'll go to that. Let me see, score map.
We got all kinds of fucked up in that fight. Jesus. Christ.
Yeah, you guys got it.
Oh, we saved the girl.
We did.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's funny because now you guys got to see what was inside the fog too a little bit. What was going on. So before it ended up getting to, let me get my marker out here.
There's like 3 Terrans on the screen.
I know.
2. One of them's huge.
I only have 1.
I see 2 of them, and one of them is massive, actually.
Yeah, I got one way up to the north and one all the way to the west there. Yeah, last time it got up to about right about there.
Yeah.
And now you see it's like past the towers. It's kind of moved up here right now. From your vantage point up there, you're not going to be able to see too much farther than that because of the fog's well. But
we're up on the roof, right, Tim? We're back.
Yeah, you're up on the roof, out of the fog's reach. But you notice too, Taryn, when he ran through the fog, wherever he went, the fog parted.
Wherever the paladin went, the fog parted?
Yeah, wherever the Meridian went, the fog parted.
Would I know what that was or why that was? It because of something he was wearing or because
you're not really sure, but I'll let you do an intelligence roll.
Something I may have picked up in my training.
Maybe you picked this up, in the short amount of training that you did.
Either that or his name is Moses, one of the 2.
Maybe, right? Let's see. Oh. I had an aneurysm thinking about it. 20 points of damage to my brain. I'm now mentally dysfunctional.
Right.
More than I was.
Taryn's got it all figured out.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So what are you guys doing on the roof? The girl is alive, obviously shook. You've got, I don't know, about 3 of you are half dead. And what are you going to do? You still hear things running down below and running up against the building and whatnot.
I mean, bar the door for the trap door, obviously, right? Bar that thing or sit on it or whatever we got to do.
Okay.
Make sure it don't open. And I say, are you Godfrey's wife? Godfrey, and I say the house he lives in, the address or whatever.
Do you know Godfrey?
Yes.
Is he okay? Is he okay?
He just gave us I forget the timeline. Did we already get the place to live and then the fog hit, or did we get a place to live?
No, you guys don't have that place.
Okay. Yes, we were informed that he might be of help to us. We are adventurers, and we heard about him, and we were going to go meet him. We heard you calling out his name and thought you might know him. It would suck if it wasn't even his wife. Some other random.
Give me a D20 roll, Joe.
All right. 11.
All right, Columbo, you find yourself standing in front of your tenement. The one you over Godfrey's, you know.
Yeah. Fog still or no?
No, I don't see it anymore.
Are we there with her? Or is it just me?
Yeah, she's standing right beside you in the same condition as she was in the fog. And you also see, and everybody's with you. You see Taryn's there. You see Blaga and Draymond in their condition. You guys kind of are all discombobulated by, like, now you're here again. You kind of know where you're at.
Is this
Joe,
like time shift wise, Tim? Did we go forward in time? Is that apparent or no?
It looks. You're not really sure. That's why I had you make the roll.
Oh, okay. Well, I look around. I say, Godfrey, let's go upstairs, see if he's around. I could tell if he's around by the state
when you yell out, you see Godfrey stumbling out of his house, and he looks like he did before. He's emaciated. He's drained, very pale, sickly looking, and his wife runs up to him, and he doesn't even recognize her at first. He's looking at her as if, like, he wants to know her, but he can't find the memories.
But he's been being treated, right, by the priests or whatever, as much as they could.
It looks like he's still under some sort of effect.
Godfrey, did you see the Garden of Pausanias priests and they help you out?
He looks up at you and he goes, "Do I know you?"
Columbo, you rented the room to us, and we saved your wife for you here.
My wife?
This is your wife.
And you see him, his brain is trying to get, it keeps slipping. He's trying to get these memories, but they're kind of slipping out of his grasp. Every time he reaches for one, it just seems like it disappears in front of him. And he goes, I don't understand what's going on.
I look to the rest of the group for a little help here on this one.
Well, maybe Draymond, can you not help?
Probably not.
You want to risk trying to help him?
I am going to. Well, I can't do any cures.
We did go ahead in time 5 days. That's 5 full rests.
Nice try.
Gotta try.
I am going to. I don't know if this will do anything, but Zone of Truth. Let's see if. Do we know what happened to him?
To Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you don't know what happened to him.
I do,
No,
though. I can explain. Yeah. So his mind was slowly drained by a wraith who was taking his memories. He does not remember who his wife is. I took him to the temple of Pausanias to be healed of this malady, so he would no longer lose any memories and hopefully would be able to regain some through some restoration spells. I guess they didn't really work that well. I looked to his wife. I'm sorry, he doesn't remember you yet. But we should go post haste to the garden again and see if they could further minister to him. Maybe with your presence, it might help their efforts.
That sounds like a great idea.
I'll just lead him along, Tim. You know, he can't resist with his wife.
No, he's and his wife is doting over him and trying to bring up memories and try to be very specific on some of the things he did, and he seems to remember some of it.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as he seems to grasp something, it just leaves again.
Let's get him there quickly. See what we could do.
Flint.
Yes.
You feel something tugging at your pant leg.
You mean Taryn?
Or Taryn, yeah, Taryn.
A lot of names going.
I was going to say, if Flint feels something,
what's going on? He's got Hobbs on there.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had...
So he's crawling. You feel something crawling up your leg.
Oh, is it a possum?
It is a possum.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I, pick it up and put it upon my shoulder.
And it curls up and wraps around the back of your neck and rests there. And this is the first time Draymond and Blog have seen this.
Is he with us now?
Who is? Yeah, he's with you.
Hobbs, you're talking about, right? Which
no,
one?
No, not Hobbs. No,
Taryn. Okay, all right, okay, all right.
What? This is a strange thing. What does this mean?
It means from what I understand, Pausanias favors him in some way. Even though he's in training to be a priest of Sarath, or a fighter of Sarath, Myrmidon.
Interesting. And we're sure it's not because he has ticks?
As far as I know. I mean, the ticks are a given, but as far as I know, this does relate.
I think you guys knew that the first night you stayed there.
Yeah.
Yes. Every barbarian is granted them at birth. All doom singers have ticks. It's the gift of doom.
Doom. So that was the butt worms.
No, that happened when we turned 13.
It's either the small animal or the shouting out random words and having conniptions.
Right.
At least it's not a pet hamster. It could be worse.
Sure.
Oh, you're going Richard Gere on us, aren't you?
Deep dive into that one.
That's a myth. That's a myth.
That's a myth. That's a myth.
How do you know?
So what are you guys doing?
It was there.
It's a gerbil. It was a gerbil.
Oh, a gerbil. Okay.
All right. So what is it? So the last time, if I remember this animal, did it not offer me some healing? Did it not grant me some healing?
Yeah, it did.
Does it now?
Heal you?
No. Yes, heal me or offer. Yeah.
Well, what are you guys doing? That's what I'm asking.
Well, where are we at? Did we get to the temple, the garden yet? Are we there or halfway? Or
no, you guys are still at the tenement. I didn't know what you guys were doing after that.
Yeah, we're going to
the temple.
Yeah, we're walking to the temple and bring him.
The garden of okay, you guys get to the Guardian of Pausanias.
Okay.
And
yeah.
Yeah, you see Robert still there, and he's like, "Oh, good to see you. I didn't know you were in town."
We just got back. How long has it been, Robert, since you last saw us?
Oh, it's been since I saw you in Hound's Head.
No, since the last time we were here, and I did bring my friend to you.
I don't think I've ever seen you here, have I, Columbo?
Oh. Yes. What? How many days ago was the fog?
About a week, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
That fits our timeline, right, Tim?
Yeah.
How many fingers does Columbo have?
Yeah, exactly.
Still got, his, blackened
7 fingers.
Yeah.
Columbo of the 7 fingers. All right. Son of a bitch. I said, so that means I never gave you don't have any money being held for a couple of my friends here then, correct?
No, I don't remember you giving me any. Maybe my brother had got some, but he's been down for a little while. He's been sick. So I'm here.
So Tim, the time frame matches, but no actions that we took in here happened. Sounds like
you're finding some of it is, but some of it's not the same.
Like a parallel universe,
It's been altered.
Yeah. Are we wearing goatees?
Just the possum.
Nice.
Just the possum. There you go.
Nice. Oh God.
Well, I give the possum a little bit of my rations.
Oh, it quickly
just sitting there feeding it a little bit.
All right.
So
what can I help you guys with? And he looks at Godfrey and he's like, "Oh, is he one of your friends?"
He is. He's been cursed by a mind wraith. What was it called? I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, a mind wraith attacked him and is taking most of his memories. We have his wife here that he's been looking for, but if you could heal him and maybe perhaps restore some of these memories.
He looks at you for a second, Columbo, and then he kind of just shakes his head. He goes, "I feel like I've had this conversation with you before."
We did. I could explain it afterwards, but for now, if you could do that, I'll explain what is going on.
Yeah, of course. He goes, "Godfrey, come on in, come in." And then as soon as he sits down, you see another possum crawl out from one of the trees and lay itself on the lap of Godfrey. And Godfrey's just kind of mindlessly petting it while his wife's with him, and she's upset, but she seems focused.
Mm-hmm.
She's not like losing it. She's staying very focused and continues to tell him like different things that they've done and that he's going to be all right. They're going to work on this. They're going to help him out with this and whatnot. But Robert's like, yeah, I think we can help him. I don't know if we'll be able to restore everything, but we'll do what we can.
Good. Good. As best as you can. That would be good then. So, do we leave him there to do this now, or can we talk now and tell him what happened, or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah, are you talking about with Godfrey?
Yeah. Explain the situation and the time travel and all the shit.
Yeah, no, you can tell him about. Yeah, you mean tell Robert that then, huh?
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
and if the wife is there listening, she gets it too. Then that way.
Okay, yeah, you can have the conversation. You guys seem to be in a somewhat because the fog is still out there, or was out there, and now they're still like recovering from the fog. And this one, the damage that it caused in this time frame or whatever seems to be a lot more devastating than it was in your guys' previous one. Like buildings are still burning in different parts of the city. There's definitely a lot more wounded that they're taking care of and tended to, because Robert says, yeah, pretty much all of our healing resources have been exhausted.
It seems in going back to find you, my lady, we unintentionally released more fog into this world, and more people died because of it. I looked to the rest of the group to see if they... you think? Is that a good theory?
I shrug.
Yeah.
I'd say
with his one hit point, he shrugs.
That's all he's got.
He can't move a whole lot.
Yeah.
What would Taryn know as compared to, because Taryn comes into the picture? So what information might he have from being at the Temple of Sereth in concerning all of this?
You really wouldn't have anything different. I mean, you would have all your Terran experiences,
right?
Like you would normally stuff, but you're not really understanding what happened either. All you know is one point you were training and meditating in the middle of the temple, and the next thing you know, you woke up and you're in the middle. You woke up and you're in the fog again, like you were time before, as if something just sort of just pulled you out of everything.
You know, Taryn, this means that you technically never signed up for Sereth.
Well, does it? Or because if I'm wearing the clothes, I must have.
In a different timeline.
Yeah, in some sort of timeline, some altered timeline. I have the stuff on, but
no, you still have the stuff on now.
Yeah,
but you've never in this timeline applied and become accepted as a member of the Church of Sereth. Just like my conversation with Godfrey and my rooms for rent from Godfrey and my bringing him to the Garden of Pausanias a few days ago never happened, apparently.
Well, I don't know, Tim. What is that? What is that? Is that true, or is that just one of those altered facts?
You don't know.
Yeah, this is the Star Trek argument of all time here. We're talking timelines and what happened and who has the evil goatee, like Vance was saying. I mean, this is
you're gonna have to go ask.
You're gonna have to see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and the worst part of it is that he has no money here that's being held for you. Therefore, all the fucking money I have stashed in the Adventurers Guild isn't there. Look at Tim's laughing. I can see that motherfucker.
But any money you were carrying on you, Joe, you still have.
Yeah, whoop de fucking do. It's all safe in the guild. God, like nothing.
Not my fault. I don't know. I didn't tell you not to take it.
God damn it. Timeline. What fuckery.
You're the one who used the card.
So if they're going to be there for a minute, I mean, Temple of Sereth is not too far away. Can I just go down there and check and see if they know me?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna run down there, see if they know me.
I get all nervous.
Yeah. Does anybody remember me, please?
Yeah.
Now you still have the possum on you,
right?
Okay, so you're going to the Temple of Sereth then?
Yes.
All right. So when you arrive, you see the guards. What can we do for you, brother?
I asked for the name of the guy who trained me.
Okay.
Big badass.
Yeah, if the guy who was training me, yes.
All right.
This is funny. AFK woman.
The one goes, "Are you sure?"
Am I sure what?
That you want to speak to him?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'll see what we can do. And the one guy walks and says, "You might as well come on in and go to your room, I guess." You must be new here.
So he says. So Terrence says, "Wait, I have a room."
I'm assuming you do.
Okay.
You look new. I don't recognize you.
Okay. Do I recognize these guards? Do I recognize them?
Yeah.
Okay.
These are the guys that are on guard duty usually when you come through during the day.
Okay. So I go in.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to look for my room, if I have any recollection of where my room would be.
Yeah, you know exactly where it is. And you go to that room, and has the same furnishings that were there before, but any there was like maybe a big notch in the bed where you kept your axe at. Well, that's not there.
The notch is no longer there.
Yeah, it's not there.
Okay.
Any personal effects that you had, like of your old life, that was kept in like a chest. You open up the chest and there's nothing in there.
Okay. All right. So I will stand outside the door in preparation, waiting to see if.
So you see the Miraiden approaching you. Can I help you?
And do I know him?
Yeah. You know.
Is he the guy that trained me?
Yeah, he is the guy that trained you. Yep, who offered to train you.
Yes. Sir. And he says, sir, I believe I'm having a bit of a problem understanding some things. This may be an odd question. You do remember training me, yes?
I have no idea who you are.
Oh, well then.
You have yet to introduce yourself.
Terran Doomsinger, sir.
Doomsinger. Why are you wearing Acolyte's clothing?
Because I am an Acolyte.
Are you?
You said I am. It was at your command that I served Sareth. And you.
So I told you to command Sareth, even though I don't remember this. And you wear the clothes and you're willing to do this?
Yes, I am.
Kind of looks. What about the possum? That looks like more you're dedicated to Simius over there.
Yes, this sort of just crawled up on my shoulder. I'm happy to remove it. Send it on its way.
Okay.
So I take the possum off and I go, okay, buddy.
And it starts waddling away and it looks back at you as it's going, and then it goes around the corner and vanishes.
Okay.
And I was like, if you want to trade with Sareth, that means you can't dedicate yourself to any other kind of god. I don't know why you would even think of doing that.
Oh, once again, my lord, I did not. The possum came to me. I did not go to the possum.
Well, it seems like you found an empty room. Make yourself at home, and we'll start your training tomorrow. Or apparently, we'll begin your training once again. You'll have to tell me about this when we have more time.
Yes, ma'am.
There is something very different about you than what I expect.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will see you for training then, sir.
All right.
Okay, well, then I'm going to then, after he leaves, I will then leave.
Okay, you're running out.
And I'm going to run. Yeah, I got to go run back and tell everybody that they don't remember me here either. Kinda. So I have the clothes. I still have somewhat the training, I guess. Do I remember my own training?
Oh, yeah, you remember everything that happened.
Okay. Well, then I go back and tell them, I say, I don't know what's going on. I remember all my training. I remember all that is done, but they do not remember me.
What happened to us happened in a different time frame. And we are now here, or it happened. Whatever we did affected us, right? But it didn't affect the rest of the world because we went back in time. So it didn't really happen here, but it happened in our heads, I guess.
Sounds confusing, huh?
Yeah. Bottom line, my suspicion is that there's no money in the Adventurers Guild waiting for me, or us, or any of us.
We could go check.
I think we should. Well, they tend to the wounded here.
I
pop
up that we Draymond and I had returned to the Elven Shrine and Tower to adjust things, based on some intelligence that we received that the forest was out of balance and that we had to readjust a day. And I wonder if our readjustment has intersected with some other small shift so that we've maybe corrected, but everything is now, slightly off.
Well, I think the weird thing too is that there was only one card in any timeline because it was used before to stop the spread. 5 years ago, quote, but it was used before to stop the spread of this fog. And then when I used it, and everything you guys all got brought here when I focused on the card. The card went away and the fog spread even further. So the card only exists it only exists once in all dimensions or time frames, apparently. But its power, its magic brought you all to here. And when interacting with whatever magic you were doing for time travel, it caused all kinds of space-time continuum shit. And we're all back in time now.
Those are big words for a dwarf.
I know. Not bad, huh? He watched Star Trek too a lot. So when he was growing up in little. But the bottom line is that we are here with our experiences and with the clothes are on our backs and the coins in our purse. And I suspect that there's nothing in the Adventuring Guild Bank because Blaga and Draymond, I gave your money to the temple, the garden here to hold for you for a year. And so unless you came back, then it was theirs. So they don't even have it. So with that, I turn on my heel and start walking with a purpose towards the Adventurers Guild vault.
Okay.
Is that where our money is?
No, yours was in the Garden of Possimius.
Oh, okay.
But they don't have it because it never happened.
Oh, wait. Do you believe him, Draymond? I don't know. I think I think it was hookers and blow, but he's just saying that to make us feel.
Without a doubt, huh? All right. Everybody give me an intelligence roll. You want to beat a 12. You'd make it a 12, yeah. It's going to make it a 15, but I'll make it a 12.
Nope.
Hell, I could have made it a 9 and it wouldn't make any difference, huh?
Nope.
Ooh, barely.
Laga, as you are walking towards the Adventurers Guild, somebody brushes up against you. And they're in these robes, but there's something very familiar about them. Well, these guys are focused on the money and worrying about, and Columbo's like, I swear, I got the money in there for you. I didn't rip anybody off. I didn't do anything with it. I'm split it up evenly. And he looks like another mage. He's dressed in, but he doesn't have any of the arcane lore adornments on his robes. It's very basic.
Well, I apologize because I don't want to get a fight with anybody because I'm somewhat disabled at this moment.
See that guy?
Uh-huh.
I've
seen him before.
He pulls back his robe or his cowl and drops it. You see this Comatori, an ash elf, who's got the ritual scarring on his face, and
we saw the dwarf that we had dealt with in the at the inn in Hound's Head, or is it just in Ash Elf? Okay.
No, but He said, "Good evening, Blogger." Or good afternoon, Blogger. It's good to meet you again.
Afternoon. Pardon me, I seem to have forgotten your name. It's been a long day.
My name is, I am Warland, the card master.
Oh. So we have met you before.
And you've used my magic.
We had some miscommunication last time.
Well, you did what you thought was supposed to be done at the time.
Yeah, we were using the best knowledge that Columbo had, so we were working at a disadvantage.
Is this where you're supposed to be now?
We're trying to assess that. I feel that things have come back together. We may not be quite in the right time, but the time itself is perhaps corrected.
And yet the fog was worse this time.
It seemed to be. My recollection of the last time was vague.
He looks at the rest of your party, who seem to be completely oblivious. They're talking and arguing about a few details, about how this was going to work and whatnot. And,
yep.
And he looks at you. He's like, I will give you one card, and this is a very powerful card.
Fair enough.
And you're able to, in this way, it is an oblivion card. So for one person, and it will completely eliminate their memories. But be very careful.
Okay.
This magic isn't
set things right or set things very wrong, I imagine.
Precisely. So use it wisely.
I will hold it, and I put it in my belt next to my bent fork. And is there anything we can do for you?
Nothing. But let me explain one more thing about that card, the Oblivion card. No matter what you change or no matter what area you go to, if this person exists in two different times, this works across everything and everywhere with that person.
Okay.
It is not a small drop into the pond. This is throwing a boulder into it.
Right. A boulder in a pool. I understand. So I put it into my inside pocket in my bathrobe instead.
Okay. All right. Because I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you find your place and where you belong.
Well, thank you, and safe travels and explorations to you as well.
This will be the last time I fear I'll see Blaga. But I can't say our times have not been uninteresting.
We have made ourselves interesting times, it seems.
And he gives a short, small bow to you there, and then he continues off into the rest of the scorn there and disappears. And then you don't see the rest of the guys because they've walked off. They didn't even notice you stopped to talk to somebody.
Right. And they probably just figured I just spontaneously just died and dropped in the street. And
right. Yeah.
oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he died again. Oh, damn it. Street rat bit him. Oh, he's down. All right, you guys arrive at the Adventurers Guild. And Columbo, hey, what can I do for you?
We're members, right, Tim? Did we do anything? I mean,
they greet you, right?
Okay.
Guys, Columbo,
okay,
good to greet you.
Just here to check on the vaults, actually, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll take a look and see what's in there.
You see some spare armor and weapons that you had from before.
Nothing, no money.
To carry around. No mithril droppings, no.
Shit balls. Yeah, there was 1,900 gold pieces silver pieces worth of loot gone. Damn it. All right. As expected, I'm broke again.
Yeah, sometimes
probably the first time.
Sometimes it gives.
Yeah, probably the first time you've ever been broke because of an altered timeline.
No, yeah.
So,
well, not in real life.
Yeah,
life, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And you notice that the Adventurers Guild is very empty. There's not hardly anybody in there. And just there's a few walking around, a few folks walking around, but not many at all. Joe's representing, shit balls for the win, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Broke shit balls.
Yep. Damn it. All right, so I say I just the guy's, I forget the guy's name. We're all full members of the guild, right?
Yes. Yeah, of course. So you wouldn't have loggers.
All right, yeah, just want to make sure. You hit me ahead recently.
So. Yeah, well, that's an occupational hazard. I understand.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like, are you going down in? You guys getting geared up and ready to go down? Everybody else seems to be heading that way.
Where?
Back in the Harrowing District, after the fog retracted and everything, it seems like part of the old parts of Scorn and other interesting areas got exposed.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Apparently, some of it's way back, from what I understand. And he goes, I don't want to, I'm not spreading rumors or anything, but somebody said there's possibly some mithril bars, something down there. Said that they seen possibly some ancient dwarves. I mean, I kind of know what they're talking about. I've heard about them, but I don't know.
Sadly, I do too. And
that sounds like a bad idea.
I jangle my near empty purse here, and I say it sounds like the only idea.
No, I mean, that's what's going on right now. I mean, we've got a lot of adventurers heading that way, and people like it because, hey, it's in the city. If they need something, they go down to the dungeon, and if they go 2 blocks over and buy themselves a new sword.
Yeah. Okay.
They're pretty close to resources, but
so we create the situation where everybody else is getting rich. Is that what?
And a lot of people
died, something too. Like that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a Rappahatnock kind of thing.
Speaking of which, who's in? Nobody responded. Y'all in tomorrow night or what?
Oh, I didn't see your question, Joe. Here, let me text you back.
I have a time question then, Tim. I'm looking at my notes, and it looks like I had some coin, or maybe more of us had left some coin with Godfrey, so I assume that coin's not there anymore either.
Yeah.
Your timeline with Godfrey would have been, it would be gone now.
Okay. I'll just cleaning up my gear sheet here. But I still have some silver coins I have in my pocket, and the opals that I picked up, and that, I don't know how to written down. I have that ruby too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought you had a nice ruby. Let me see here.
Tara, will you be staying with us now?
From the Menhir. Yeah.
No, Taryn responds says, no, I go to the Temple of Sareth.
Very well. Perhaps we can meet somebody named, I don't know, Hobbs somewhere along the line, and he could join us or something. Then I met somebody named Hobbs. He smelled remarkably like you, Taryn, in some strange way. I can't quite put my nose on, but yes, perhaps we'll meet him again.
Yes, well, I bid you farewell, good gentleman.
Before you bid the farewell, I'll take that hard silver bastard sword back. Thank you very much.
Oh, he says yes, but of course.
I'm sure it was a slight oversight, I'm sure.
Yes.
just a slight one.
He says, I need to get a new battle axe anyway.
Man, can't be stabbing things with splinters.
Yeah. Something where the head doesn't fly off. I'll need to work on that.
There's a gnome in town somewhere you could talk to.
Ah.
A little tinkering.
There you go.
I shall look him up. Thank you, good sir. All right. So he walks off in the direction of Temple of Sareth, and that's where he goes to figure out what he's doing.
All right.
So,
as you guys, before you leave, Taryn, just as you're exiting, this typical warrior guy, he's wearing chainmail, nothing too fancy. Weapons look fairly standard. He comes in. He's got this blank look in his eye, and he just looks at you guys. He looks at them. He goes, "They're all dead."
Who
is all dead?
And that's where we'll end it tonight.
What did he say?
They're all dead.
They're all dead.
That's it? Then we said, who's all dead? And he doesn't respond?
No, that's when the camera goes black.
Okay.
Until next episode.
Gotcha.
What? No previews? No trailer?
No. I know. The next episode, they give away too much on that stuff. It's like every time we see a trailer, I would go, shut it off. And they always say give away too much. And they do. They do that.
That's right. They show too much in the trailers these days. You see the whole, you watch the whole movie in just a trailer these days.
Yep.
Right. Or
movies,
maybe,
guys.
What's that?
Speaking of movies, yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I saw the Led Zeppelin documentary in IMAX.
Oh, I didn't even know they were making one.
It's by them too. It's like they're with their participation. It's the first one they've ever had a documentary with their participation. It's only the early years up to Led Zeppelin 2. And they got all these old videos and tapes of Bonzo, and they've interspersed it in. And at some points, they're playing what he said to the three of them, and they're all reacting to it and commenting on it as if he was there in a room with them. You know what I mean? It was just cool, man. Very cool.
Oh, that is interesting. Huh.
Yeah, it's in IMAX now. I think it releases officially on the 14th, but it's it's previews in some theaters. I'm going to go see it.
I'm sure it's going to be limited release, but
yeah, limited audience for that. But
to get a streaming service to grab it and then do it. Yeah.
I saw it Super Bowl Sunday. There was only like 6 people in the whole theater besides me, so.
No, that's cool. Yeah. IMAX on top of it.
Yeah. That was nice. It was well worth it. Good audio, good sound. They showed full songs from various concerts through the years, It's like, Jesus. God, they were
That'd be interesting to see them focus on like that specific time too. Like
2 hours. 2 hours just on that few years, Very cool.
All right, XP time. Don't forget.
Quick, though, I believe Tim that means we saw that thief amulet in the bank.
You do.
Ha ha! We can meet what's his face again? Lather, rinse, repeat.
Yep. You still have that at least. Yeah, you do. So Vance and Joe, you guys get 14 XP.
Okay.
Ken and Paul get 12.
14?
Is that 12 plus the 2 for showing up?
Yeah, what level are you now, Paul?
5th.
Oh, okay. You haven't hit 6 yet?
No.
Okay. So, yep.
So 12 plus the 2 for showing up.
Exactly. And then Vance gets his other points for Yeah, why did yours thing get censored, Vance?
I have no idea. It happened as soon as I hit publish too.
It was so weird. Yeah, it came up with that warning, and I'm like, I'm trying to read. I was like, did he do something weird in code that I'm not sure about, or
maybe I don't know.
Did you describe in detail how I healed you?
That's the funny thing. That was the prior. That was the prior.
Yeah, that was the prior post that he did.
What was going on? AI.
Yeah. So and then I just did a little test post after that, just kind of a little status update, and it was fine. So I don't know.
That was weird.
What
triggered that
stuff, and I put in for review and stuff, but I mean, who cares? I'll see if it happens on my next one, but other than that, I'm not.
I had something like that
happen in 11 years.
I had something like that happen this week with Instagram. Deb and I went to a new bookstore, and I just took a picture of the bookstore with the sign out front and posted on Instagram. And I've got like over 1,800 posts, never had an issue. And this one, they blocked it.
Was there music in the background?
No music.
Well, no, you can do that in Instagram though. They encourage you to do that.
Only some songs. Like I had an Instagram reel that I put out a video on my. It was put out like I was cooking and I was playing music in the background and I shared it out on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, right.
And 8 months later, they blocked it. They didn't even pick it up right away.
There was a couple that happened to a couple other people that I was.
And then I asked for a review, and about 3 hours later, it was back up.
That happened to another one of the creators that I follow. This lady, she goes to abandoned buildings and explores like abandoned. She doesn't do it. She's not an urban crawler. She's more of she does it out in the country. She's and explores different buildings or houses that have been abandoned, and that's all she does. And I guess you can earn money on Instagram. I don't know because I never earned anything except waste of time. And all of her posts were getting demonetized from it. So, like I said, I didn't even know you could earn, but they took them down, and there was a whole bunch of them. So she was getting pretty pissed off. So she's like, "I'm just going to go to X."
Yeah.
So
I leveled too.
We got 2 levelers. Anybody else? Anybody else?
No.
Halfway turn.
Comes my hit point rolls.
Almost halfway, not quite halfway. Because I got to
get
to
fuck 50. You with the 2 hit points. Fuck you. God damn it.
I've got 42 out of 60.
You got 42 out of 60. Okay. Ha! Nice, Blaga. Woo!
Good. Finally.
Ooh.
Nice. Now you can take another hit.
Yeah. Possibly. Or half a hit. Yeah.
Half a hit, yeah.
I'm up to 48 hit points now instead of 46. And Tim, I will take the dex to put my dex to 18. And that gives me a +4 now.
4. Yep.
18.
Lowers you.
7 allows new trait, right? Since it's odd.
What level are you now, Vance?
7.
Yep. So you get a new trait, new spells. You get 4th level spells. Your badassery has achieved a new level.
All right.
Now 20 or 21 AC.
10. 1 additional wizard spell of any tier. Okay, I'll just.
Yeah, because how many do you get now? 2. I think you get 2 from 4th, Vance.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 7. I learned 1, so I'll just pick up 2 4th level spells. And
oh, you only get 1 at that level? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'll just randomly roll them because that's how I roll.
You don't want to be a crybaby like Joe, huh?
Hell no. You gotta choose them. You don't fucking roll.
I have standards.
No. I have none. You haven't beaten the min-maxer out of me yet.
A 1 and a
1
1.
and 6. Arcane Eye and Divination. Yeah, I'm getting all these sneaky ones. I did not get Cloud Kill. Damn it.
Yeah, Cloud Kill I think is pretty good in this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think so. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Putrid cloud of yellow poison fills an ear-sized hex within range and spreads around corners. Those inside are blinded and take 2d6 damage at the beginning of their turns. So, yeah. Said a creature of 9th level or less that ends its turn fully inside the cloud dies.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, that's heavier than I think AD&D was only like 5 hit die.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be high. Yeah, I think you can kill a lot of stuff. That thing if it stays inside the cube.
So if I get control water, does that mean I don't pee myself?
I don't know if there's enough magic in the world for that, Ken. I don't
or
know.
you can make others pee themselves, make them piss them. Literally.
There you go. Yeah.
Control other people's water. Exactly.
Like you can
I think I could do that with a command spell, though.
Diarrhea is mostly water too. If you want to nail them from the other direction.
I wasn't really thinking that.
Well, you should. You got to think outside the box. You know, in this game, some way to survive in Tim's game.
The box or the
Diarrhea
boxers.
attacks and win.
Think outside the boxers. All right. 19.
All right, we survived.
Oh, I am surprised. I am genuinely surprised. So okay, so I'll give you guys a quick rundown. So each one of those tentacles had 10 hit points.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna switch it. Do you think 8's too many or go down to 6?
I would go down to 6.
Yeah, 6.
6 seems like, yeah. 8 was a slog.
It took a long time for that. I was like, wow, 2.5 hours in, we're still fighting these fucks. You know, like the whole
well, because I had you guys doing the strength rolls in it, and you guys were dealing with the fog, and you guys were, there was a lot of stuff going on there.
Lots going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would. Well, Blaga and I wouldn't have lasted another round in that fog.
Oh no, you guys would have just both collapsed in the middle of the fog.
And we couldn't have carried you out either. You know,
I could have stayed there all day.
So you can see through the eye, you can see in the dark out to near range. So you can now see with that arcane eye in the dark there, Vance.
For focus. Well, that's not the worst thing.
Yeah. I guess you got to get a, what is that? A 14 or above too.
Yep.
So you can fly near on your turn and squeeze through openings as narrow as a eye hole.
The old floating eye spell.
Keyhole. Yeah.
The wizard eye.
It was called Wizard Eye, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that looks like a nice information gathering spell. And the nice thing about it says it's invisible, so that not like a hungry bat just can't swoop down and eat your wizard eye.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Like, oh, got them all. All right.
How many more sessions we have coming up? We have what?
I think we've only got 2 more. Yeah. Now, next session, I mean, usually I take off the holidays, and next Monday is a holiday.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna just go with it.
Okay.
But I'll let you guys know for sure. I'll have to make sure Ivy doesn't have any plans, but I don't think so. So we'll just plan if you guys are.
I mean, we only have 2 weeks, so whether we do the 2 weeks after that, you take doesn't take too far into March. So
yeah, Tim, take the day. I'll play March 3rd. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, just.
I don't want you to, because I know you got a little strict rule. I didn't want you to break in your strict rule, Joe.
I'm just, I mean, the 24th or March 3rd? I figured I ended in March, so March 3rd to call it the last one. Well, you're not getting in trouble with Ivy and all that, you know.
Sure. So, all right. So we'll skip next week and then continue on the 24th. Then.
Yeah. I'm not married, but I know the wrath. I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I don't want to.
The wrath. No, the wrath. No, if you want to see the wrath, like I said, my gain or my one video roll one of these D100s that weighs about a pound on their table. You know, what did you just do? You know, they get very Exorcist sounding when you roll that on there. Yeah, then it gets a little scary.
Head turns all the way around.
Pretty much,
in your general direction. Yeah.
And she doesn't walk over to look at the scratch. She just kind of floats over the floor to where it's like, what? Yeah, not a good scene there, but yeah. Mac gave me another one of these too. You know, now I got 3 of these things.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, I only got the one. After you showed that, I'm like, I gotta get one. So I bought one.
I know you did. It was so, and you hate it, don't you?
It's so loud. I mean, it's something I'll bring to a convention when I remember I have it, just for the thump. You know,
right? Break there. I'll have to roll mine in my dice tray, or it's not going to work. It'll roll because it'll just roll.
Yeah.
It is a ball, so.
That would
all right, guys.
In our house. The cats would.
Oh well, I don't know, Ken. This thing is very heavy. I don't know if they'd be able to. It is. I mean, literally, it's a metal ball. It weighs.
That's true.
I think I can't remember. I think I weighed it, and I think it weighs 18 or 20 ounces or something like that. So it
was over a pound. I remember that.
Yeah. Yep. So you could. That's why I call it the world breaker, because you can crush.
So next week we're not playing on Monday, but we're playing on. Joe, you're playing. You're still running your game on Tuesday.
My game is tomorrow and the 11th and the 18th. So my game is so next 2 days.
You got two more days, and we're doing Rappahathic. I guess we got 3 more for yours, Joe.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow the 18th and 25th.
Yeah. True. Yeah. So, and tomorrow you guys got to figure out who's showing up to know if you're going to be jumping in on that dragon fight, because there wasn't enough people there last time to fight the dragon, or if not, you guys are heading right up to Rappahathic basically. So it all depends on who shows. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember who's showing tomorrow, but we'll go at it.
All right,
everybody. Thank you for watching the show.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah.
We're going to do it again in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Tim.
See you in 2.
All right.
You all guys.
Night, everybody.